mosh. Is it better now? Wait, is it better? Do? I think so. Moshi, 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 moshi. Eh? Injanai? I think it's better, I think, right? I feel like why do I still feel like it's much better? Tatsuya-san! Konnichiwa! Minna! Oh my god, CBD-san too, konnichiwa! Oh my god, thank you so much for joining! And PJ-san, long time no, I know! Oh my gosh! I am here, I'm alive. Okay. ちょっと待ってや。Oh, next time, hold on, next time. Yeah! Wow! Oh my gosh! Wait, can you guys hear the music too and everything? You can hear my voice and everything? Everything's all volume and everything's good. Star Troopers! Konnichiwa! How are you guys doing? Have you watched the new Miraculous movie? New Miraculous movie? I don't think so. New? Is that the name of the movie? Oh my gosh, everybody. How are you guys doing? I'm like overly stuffed, excited. I want to. Alibro-san, konnichiwa! Oh my gosh, how's it going? Genki. CBD-san, you have found the emotes. Yeah, the CBD-san, so you got the Konpeichann candies that you can do the channel points. Oh my gosh, speaking about channel points, you know how one of them I have like accents? So you know how we've done wait, what am I talking about? No, there's so many more other things I want to tell you guys. So I was just about to tell you the channel. Well, actually, no, this is actually, you know what? No, let me share it. So I you know we have like the Japanese ghetto accent, right? Like the Valley Girl, like, and nani shiteru no? Oh my gosh, like this. Okay, then we got this one, and then we got. Oh, thank you so much for the lurk. Arigato, PJ-san. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, I'm super duper thrilled and happy to be back on. I can't even believe that I'm live. I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Oh, it's because I don't have my headphones on. I'm not. It's like so quiet, everybody. So quiet. Way too quiet. I have been well, KP. Just finished my quest for the day. Glad to see you. I'm glad. Good job. Good job. お疲れ様 for finishing your quiz today. And I am happy. I'm so happy that I'm back too. Me too. They turned into musical and I hit. Oh no. Tongue twister. Oh gosh, tongue twister. Okay. No Japanese people have ballet girl accents. Oh heck yeah, that's heck yeah. Have you seen? You gotta watch more anime. Not that anime represents IRL, but kind of at the same time. There's some certain stuff like that ballet girl accent, yes for sure. But so we got the ballet girl accent right, and then okay, hold on, tongue twister. I actually have one open. Oh my gosh, but also let me go here. I actually like the first one that came out. Okay. Oh, we got American. Wait, which one do you want? American tongue twister or Japanese tongue twister? どっちがいい? ちょっと待ってよ. Also, hold on. せいさんこんにちは. ちょっと待って。hold on. I need like a. I'm on Twitch sign. 1 second. あれ? Ooh! Also got the Origamis! I need to follow some of your guys' too, actually. Wait, more. I'm like still in the middle of some of you guys on here, so I'm gonna be folding more. Ooh, where did the sign go? Shoot. Go over. Oh my gosh! Arigato, thank you so much, Tatsuya-san! Arigato, めちゃくちゃ arigato for your first sub. This is my first sub for today's stream. Wow! Wait, Tatsuya-san, what color would you like for your Oh, ちょっと待って。Let me see. I think I got this. Okay, okay, yes, okay, got that. You guys can hear the music and everything okay, right? Wait, am I still choppy? I hope not. いいと思うんやけど。これでいいかね。青い OK 青 Let's go Let's go 達也さんは元気やった How's everyone been? What happened? Oh my gosh. Yeah, clip, everybody clip. Oh my gosh, I'm like so rusty on Twitch. Okay, let's go. Ooh, I'll give you the dark blue. So by the way, this is like the regular size origami, standard regular size, but I don't know if I ever mentioned to you guys, but I'm like, this is the size that I'm actually folding you guys in. 4分の1 25% でここぐらいのサイズができる。But so the regular one actually makes it bigger kind of thing. So. Okay, let me shoot, hold on. The volume. Oh my gosh, I am so rusty. By the way, did you guys hear the... Were you guys able to hear the sub? The sub, what's it called? 何 no. なんて言うんや? The sub, you heard it. Okay, like the alert, right? Okay, you heard it. Okay. Oh, okay, hum. Okay, we get the pocket size. So then I feel like bundling you up better. Okay, so Genki, yokatta. Okay, so much stuff that I want to, oh my god, like update you guys, talk about so many things. But yeah, the question day today. 今日は綺麗ですね。いや、ほんまにありがとう。頑張りました。あ、so one thing. You didn't hear the notification? Wait, no, really? You didn't hear the bite sound? バイト。聞こえんかった？え？ Did anyone else hear? Duck-san said you heard, right? I'm not sure anymore. If it's maybe it's too quiet? 私の声はちゃんと聞こえてるよね。Okay. My voice you guys can hear. Music is okay too in the background? Like the music background and my voice ratio is okay? Okay. ね。お？何 What was that? Okay, okay. Music is low. Okay. Madam, that's okay. Because I want you guys hear more my... I don't know, my mic actually is really quiet since the last time. Weird. But Eyebrow-san too, how's it going, Genki? ちょっと待ってや。あれ What was I gonna look up right now? Oh, yeah. I kind of did a brief note of what to say. But yeah, Duck-san, did you say which one you wanted? The Japanese hammer. Wait, do I say that? I also earlier was when I was checking for mic test, I was saying like mush, right? That's like the mic test that I was doing. I didn't even realize that's what I was saying until somebody pointed it out. Oh my god, that's so funny. Okay, so chumot down. Okay. Okay, I got the... Okay, I got it organized. Okay. So, oh my gosh, where the heck do I begin? Oh, let me finish what I was saying earlier about the accents. So you know how we have different accents, right? Like the cowboy accent too. Wait, can I do it? Hello everybody, my name's Oh my god, I didn't even do the intro. Hello, yeah. Hello, Konpeichann desu. It's a comeback stream, yeah. Okay, so I am so rusty, everybody. I am so rusty. Okay, but recently, okay, so talking about accents, one thing that's happened since like everyone, it has been like over 4 months since I last streamed. I mean, I remember streaming like once, I think 2 months ago, but now I'm like really have it prepared so that I'm gonna be streaming back like consistently again. I have everything set in place. I'll share more details throughout this week. Yeah, Kata-san! Kata-san! Konnichiwa! How's it going? Oh my, the first thing, you don't even say hi, you say sexy climbing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh, yeah, I am like so rusty, everybody. So rusty. I actually already have the video open. I had the video open. Okay, I'm gonna do. Hold on. Do I have? Yeah, this is the. Screen. There you go. Wait, what happens if I do theater mode? Oh, makes it big. Here's oh my god, CBD-san. Let us show you. CBD-san is first. I am nervous as heck next time. I am so nervous. Genshin. Oh, you know Genshin. Okay, perfect. Where the heck is the music? Okay, let's do this. Music nashi de kochi. Okay. Oh! Should I do a duo with her, or should I? You know, I'll do mute. I'm gonna mute her. Okay, so let's just say this is what she sounds like. Let me just say. I like this person. Okay. So this is what we get. This is the Lisa sexy climbing that Kata-san has redeemed. Daku-san, you still haven't told me in Japanese or English for the tongue twister. Okay, go. Ready? Ikimasu. Yay! どうやった Oh man, I feel rusty for sure. Ah, man, the sexy climbing. Rusty. The struggle is real, oh my. Oh my gosh, okay. That's like a certain kind of physics. That's a joke. That is a joke, Aribra-san. アメリカ、英語 ?OK。英語にしましょう。Oh, here's one I just found. Goblins. I don't know, this feels like more. I feel like I've seen like a goblin anime recently. I tried at least. Okay, I'm gonna do tongue twister. No, Konpei from the channel points. Like, yo. Okay, Leishu practice. Goblin gargles gobbled. Goblin gobblers. Okay, hold on. Let me do it here. So there. 3、2、1、go! Goblin gargoyles, goblin goblins, goblin goblins, goblin goblins, goblin goblins, goblin go. No! What did I say? All the words got mixed up with each other. I'm like saying the words that I was saying before. What the heck? Hold on. Okay, hold on. That was attempt one. Okay. Let me try to understand what the sentence is. Let me by understanding, I wonder if I can say it better. Gobbling gargles, gobbled, gobbling goblins. Okay, what are oh, I'm not even saying the second word. Gargoyles. I don't know what gargoyles is. Maybe that's why I'm like, it's not even like, I'm like not even saying it, interpreting. I'm not interpreting this correctly. ちょっと待ってや。Okay, yo. Okay, じゃあ gobbling gargoyles. Okay, gargoyles. Okay, gobbling gargoyles. Gobbled, gobbling goblins. Okay, いくよ。3、2、1、go. Gobbling gargoyles, gobble, gobbling goblins. Gobbling gargoyles, gobble, gobbling goblins. Gobbling gargoyles, gobble, gobbling goblins. Ooh! Yay! I think I did it. Yattapi! Tongue twister for the day. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys worked me hard with the sexy cleaning and tongue twister already. Oh my god, what the heck is this? Gargoyles are the ugly stone statue monsters on some buildings, especially cathedrals. Ah, naruhodo. Gobble gobble. Ah, Thanksgiving. Reminds me of Thanksgiving. Food. Shoot, I was so nervous. So nervous and overwhelmed to be here today. But I think after today it should be much less. That's how it usually always goes. So I apologize in advance if I'm oh my god, Go-san! Konnichiwa, hello! Ooh, wan. Oh, okay. What kind of, we always ask, what kind of wan would you like? What kind of bark wan would you like? We got, nani? Happy, confused, angry, any? Okay, I'll do happy then. Happy. Default. Happy. Okay. じゃあ、いきます。Wan, Go-san! Wan! Nice to meet you! Thank you so much for coming! Wan! Oh my god, ADHD-san! Konnichiwa! How is it going? How are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. And also, everybody, thank you all for all the lurkers here too. Arigato for all the lurkers as well as tuning in. But yes, confidence. What is it? ADHD-san. Oh gosh, so much to talk about when it comes to ADHD, because that was really one of the biggest obstacle that I had to really work on essentially in order to be here right now to stream. So I've been definitely checking out your posts, and a lot of them resonated with me, with the ADHD stuff, and it's definitely helped me a lot to know that I am not the only one that feels certain these ways. Oh, what was it? Oh shoot, I completely scared myself for the Konpeichann. You know what happened, Konpeichann? So I got my mouse right over the stream chat, and it just happened to be when you're picking wiggly Pipa-chan went over, scrolled over, and it happened to be hovering come right underneath my mouse, and then it pop when you hover over emo. I don't know if this goes for you, but you can it pops up and it's much bigger. That's what happened, and I thought I saw something. You wiggle, wait, what? Nani? I saw the weird eyeballs. I was doing nani? Oh, Hydrate, yes, thank you so much, Go-san, how's it going? Thank you so much for coming in here. Also, for all the meet me Konpeichann, thank you guys so much for giving me the confidence and preparing, because you guys helped me to prepare to come here. For sure. You know I'm always here if you need to chat about things. Thank you so much. Not apologize. I am very, very thankful. Arigato. But how are you doing? All's going well. Ooh, Zach-san! What should I call you? Zach? Zach with the Z for your X, or should I say X-san? Mama-san! Konnichiwa! Zach-san, okay, Zach-san. Ooh, how was your flight? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Was it China? Or somewhere else? I forgot if it was like today or not. Yeah, like so pretty today. Arigato! Oh, that's another thing I want to show you. Tell you guys. Okay, so I'm I've been really bad at like following through, right? And it really has to do with my my mental health struggles as well as my own negative self-talk. But one thing is, remember how so I apologize for basically just not getting things to do things right away, but I haven't forgotten. That's one thing I haven't forgotten. One is the Dress Me Up stream. Everybody, you guys remember this? The Dress Me Up stream? So this is one of the things that you guys chose for me. Yeah! It has arrived and I'm wearing it. Yes, day 1. I'm hoping that it lasts till like day 7 to show you guys. But this is the chitties, the crop top that you guys chose to dress me up. So thank you, thank you, arigato for helping me dress up today. Was it when you like put effort into looking good? Ooh! Arigato, Tatsuya-san, for the gifts. Arigato, thank you so much. I'm actually still folding. I'm actually still folding yours. Tatsuya-san, what color, or Arigato-san too, what color would you like? Let me. I think if I did this slower and this one higher, maybe the gift sub will also be better. Really? Not even. Okay, ちょっと待ってよ。Oh, ここはこうやらないと。Okay, let's see. Maybe I think the gift subs now will be, I think, better? Ooh. Oh my god, I can like barely hear it. Oh, wait, ちょっと待って。Is it still okay? どう Can you guys still hear the music okay in the background? I'm hoping this will. Oh, you guys can hear me, my voice, everything. You look pretty sexy in that top. Arigato, BJ-san. Yeah, you guys chose well. This is actually one of my favorite top now for streaming, for sure. Single engine plane for an hour and a half. Oh, that's right. You actually flew the plane, not like. Oh my god. Also, Ruby-san. Did I say Ruby-san? Ruby-san, konnichiwa. How's it going? Genki yatta, Ruby-san. Purple. Okay. Murasaki. Purple is one of my favorite color. Murasaki. Yosh. Ikimasu. Okay, so let me do everything. Ruby-san, Genki. Okay, yes. So dress me up stream. Good though. And it's an it. Oh, hydrate, yes. Thank you so much for hydrate. Oh my god, overheated. It's so hot. Oh shit, what was that? Okay, weird. Yeah, it is so hot. Oh my god, mechakucha atsui. Oh no! Ooh, at least you got the picture. That's good. Hey, you can share with us on our Discord. Oh wait, what's the socials? Okay, yeah, you can go check out the Discord on here and share with us if you like. It's in there. What? Can you guys hear the music? Oh shoot. Okay. Let's see. Hopefully, maybe the sub notification sound will be much louder on here now for me. Oh wait. Oh my gosh, I think this is what it was that I was. Nani? Oh. Okay, I think it should be good now. I think. Mochi. Ah. あれなんで聞こえてないの Let's see, Mojo? Okay. Hi. Let's see. これでいいのか Okay. I'm happy you're back though. Your streams always put me in good headspace. I'm glad. I'm like so happy that I'm back too, and I'm really happy that I'm able to do that for you guys. And Sting-san, konnichiwa. How's it going, Genki? Ooh. Also, okay, so we got that one out said about the Dress Me Up stream. We're doing day 1 here. I was gonna post the Konpeichann 戻ってくるんです. Oh yes, please. Please let the others know. I was really bad at letting everybody know this. I should have. Should have. I'm so bad at this. COVID. Oh really? Really? Okay. What kind of symptoms are you having? Is it bad? I hope it's not bad. Another is yes, Mama-san, you reminded me. So look, have you guys noticed? I added something different. Today's kindness counter. At the what is it called? Apostrophe. Oh, I'm so bad at grammar. What is this called? Exclamation! Am I not only rusty with Twitch, but I'm also just rusty with English. Okay. Exclamation kind whenever you feel it. So this is actually one of the biggest things that I am kind of one of the biggest things that I have learned to have it to be able to basically essentially stream more consistently by not basically self-pressuring so much. あなたの笑顔は長い嵐の後の太陽のようです。嬉しい。そんなこと言ってくれて嬉しい。Thank you so much. 達也さん said your smile is like the sun after a really long snowstorm. Storm. Headache, runny nose, sore throat, and lack of it. No! Think I might have got it from Gen Con. Oh, most likely. If you went to like a... Yes, Mama-san! Yes, Mama-san! Yes! So. That's as if your stomach hurts. Okay. Oh my god, Tanaka-san! Konnichiwa, how's it going? Ooh, I saw your Instagram. I liked it. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. 70,000 people there in Fort. Oh, heck yes. Yes, Kai, great grass. Yes, Doc-san. Yes, yo, you guys are already doing it. Okay, yeah. So basically, we're gonna do this kindness counter thing because I've noticed that. Oh, okay. Simply put, let me just explain the kindness counter. What that is that basically anytime you feel kindness, like gratitude, like you felt positive, some sort of positivity, some sort of good, or like kindness or compassion, whatever, just positivity it may be, then feel free, everybody, to just spam the exclamation kind, and it'll add a point every single time, like this. Like today's kindness counter is up by 3, and then if you can see, it also updates by 3. Yeah. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. Shout out to Dark-san, for Shay-san too, for our Burachan mods for helping me. Yes, exactly. So yeah, whenever you feel it, feel free to do these counter. And the reason why I kind of like saw you like that. I went to eat ramen with the I know that ramen looks so good. Oh, so good. The chashu. Chashu. Was the chashu good? Was it good? It looks so good. That's what I wanted to say. But yeah, so the I wanted to kind of like share with you guys like the like how I kind of like came up with this kindness counter thing. But essentially, it'll help me and help like everybody else too, to like when you like you don't know basically how often you have been you made like a positive impact or influence to somebody else, and by like actually seeing it in numbers, I'm hoping that it'll help. I mean, but definitely for sure me too, but for everybody else, all the Konpeichanns too, that you guys we are making a positive difference. Like even if it means like within our community, right? That's like a huge thing. Like do not, how do you say, like undercredit yourself for that. As if you're like creating a positive impact or influence to even just a single other human being, other Konpeichann, then that's a wonderful thing. That is a wonderful thing, because I've also experienced, which I'll share more details with you guys like later in the week, once this is kind of all over, but I have experienced not so great people, like seriously not so kind people out there, and experienced like bunch of not so kind people actually, in fact. So really, even you just doing that is really an amazing, awesome thing, and I feel like I'm basically talking to myself this. I have been saying myself this because one of the things that I like struggled with, like the mental health struggles that I've had. Oh, hydrate, arigato. Thank you so much, Dax-san. Everybody hydrate too. Hydrate. Oh my gosh, it's Jameson-san! I'm sorry you had to deal with the... Yeah, no, I'll share with all of that, but thank you for the sympathy. Jameson-san! I know! It's so crazy! Ooh, yeah, Blue-san, what's your question? So I'm streaming on Twitchy. From what I remember, it was a tonkotsu ramen. Yes, liked it. It's not the kind of food I go for, but it was fun to experience something different. Oh, okay, it's actually interesting. What kind of food do you don't usually like ramen that much, but fun to experience something different. Yes, I like trying out new things as well, but I love ramen. Tonkotsu is very good choice. Ooh, we're up to 5! Yay! Okay, so yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, James, how are you doing? I was just kind of explaining to you guys the new thing that I put up that I'm hoping it helps everybody to kind of feel really good. Honestly, this is actually implemented more for me. I'm putting kind again. I feel kindness right now already, like with everybody coming. Oh, okay, so yeah, one of the struggles that I had was just basically being too hard on myself and never really giving myself any credit, because my expectation and like the way I measure success, which is like way too high, I've always like struggled with this issue, like really for as long as I can remember, kind of thing. The people do suck, but you're a good one, KP. Miss your time. Yeah, arigato. James-san, do the exclamation kind if you feel happiness or positivity or kindness. And FD. Oh gosh! Word ban! Okay, here we go. Sad, okay. Oh, that's a good one to ban. Yes, let's not even... I'm a fan of the kind counter. I love nice people and spreading positivity energy. Yay! Yes, just really seriously, like feel free to spam it as long as you want. But maybe, I don't know, you guys have to still tell me too, like if I should just, if it's like if the notification, the thing that comes right after it gets too much, I'm not sure. Because we don't feel sad around here. That's right. So this. That's right. And if you do, then that's totally fine, because I have so many sad days, man. And so it's okay to share that, but only if you are overall looking to feel better. It's not productive at all if you're just sharing it for the sake of just sharing it, and I don't know, being sorrow and bad, like getting more like digging deeper and deeper into the sadness. Okay, well, let me get the counter timer. Oh, clock app. Okay, wait, is it 10 minutes? Was it 10 minutes? 何だっけ ?10 本やったっけ for the IRL ban. どれやったっけ 10? あ、5分 OK, 5分 Oh my god, ジェリーちゃん How's it going? Yahoo! 元気やった Oh, I love your emotes. thoughts as always. めちゃくちゃ可愛い。ジェリちゃん、元気やった？ I've been seeing some of your, yeah, I've actually kind of like lurking with your, especially Twitter, which is actually, I guess now called X. And your posts to see kind of what you guys been up to. I feel like I'm pretty good at lurking. I don't know what it is. But anyways, don't let me go sidetrack. But yeah, Jeri-chan, genki yatta? Genki yatta? Okay, so let's see. 10 minutes. Where's 10 minutes one? Okay, IRL word band sad for 10 minutes. Okay, do you guys, reminder of how this goes. So basically, I'm not able to say the word sad for the next 10 minutes. You guys are not able to say sad either. If you guys say before me, then I win, and then timer's done. If I actually end up saying it within 10 minutes and I have to go over again, and then James-san, who was the one that redeemed this, right, can use another word band. So here we go. The word is sad. You cannot say it. Gah! Okay, I did it. Sorry that you haven't been doing so well. I've been struggling a lot with life too. Oh no, but I agree that it's good to remember to take care of yourself and your mental health and not being hard with yourself around stuff that's out of your control. Oh heck yes, for sure. And I'm so sorry too that you're going through a lot with life. But hey, here's another thing that I learned is opportunity. Disguise an opportunity? No, I didn't say it. No, I definitely didn't say it. Wait, did I? Proof. When did I say it? Other people need to say it. Oh yeah. Oh, if one of us points says the word ban, then we have to tell the other person, like let each other know to keep each other accountable. If no one says it, then you're actually safe. 何やったっけ？あー、キヨさん！ How's it going? かわいい声。いや、そこまででも頑張ってありがとう。そんなこと言ってくれて。キヨさん、How's it going? 元気。How are you? I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing good now. Holy moly, you guys have no idea how. Oh,ちょっと待って。I was like, wait, why am I feeling so hot? It's because my AC, my mini AC just turned off. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Let me go get the charger for this. I'm getting actually pretty emotional right now. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, I don't actually. I'm one of those people that really don't. I cry a lot, but I don't like crying in front of people. So I'm actually really one of the people that's really good at not crying in front of people, or like the movie theater. I like hold it in. But anyhow, I just wanted to tell you guys I'm like just very feeling so much gratitude right now that like. You guys telling me how much you missed my stream. Here, let me do it again. Kind. Oh god. Yeah, you guys telling me how much you missed our stream is I don't know, like how to say nani? Actually yeah. So going back to was it? I've been just really hard on myself, right? And I didn't even know that I was being really hard on myself. I heard of it, but it's like this is one of the things I've been like really working through therapy on this, but it's been months. It has been over 4 months, things sound like. A little bit over 4 months. Like like last time I like consistently streamed. So yeah, for sure. Hopefully am I not choppy? Oh, hopefully I'm okay still. Okay. Dealing with unkindness, you must remember to try and not let it get to you. This is so hard. Keep kindness in your heart and don't spread the unkindness. Yes. Well, I gotta say, this is like a really hard one. I'd like to dig deep on this one, but I think specifically with me, when I have okay, so here's one thing actually I learned. Apparently this is a thing, but it's called high highly sensitive personality ね、訳して HSP HSP, which I never heard of, but one of my my ex-therapists, I guess, told me about this, and I looked into it, and I also kind of learned about ADHD. One of them being that apparently one of the common ADHD symptoms is being highly, you feel emotions intensely. And I kind of thought that this is everybody at the first, but now to really think about it and really like observing other people and the reactions, I'm like, wait, it's like impossible for me to like ignore. So like, for example, like not letting it get to you, this, no matter how much I'm thinking other things, I'm still feeling it. Like this is like impossible for me. I don't even like the words, I don't like saying the word impossible because I think most things are possible. But how do you say it? I still do believe there is a way to manage and handle it, but for me, like I really just feel it. I feel strong, and I don't know. But okay, let me rephrase. I don't think it's impossible. I guess basically what I'm saying is you have to find your way, the way how to handle it the best, what works best for you, kind of thing. And I've noticed, yeah, high empathy, that too. But just overall, just feeling emotions, like both good and bad. Both the good and bad. As you guys know, you guys are mostly seeing me when like feeling like really the high happiness. Like right now, I'm like really feeling it. Yo, 本当に kind. I'm really feeling the happiness and like the gratitude right now. But at the same time, whenever like something bad happens or someone like does something bad to me, like intentionally. Oh, Hashu-san, konnichiwa. How's it going, Hashu-san? Genki? First thing that popped into my head is you reminded me of how much I love tater tots and hash browns, and I want to eat one now. Gomennasai. I'm so sorry. But Hashu-san, genki desu ka? I hope you're doing well. Oh god, it's been so long. Oh my god. Oh, trippy-san. Okay. We'll get to it. Are you gonna be back? Oh, I'm also on Twitch right now. I am well, brother. How about you? Yes, you know I saw your picture. Somebody says Max pays the Max package. How does the call not feel awkward? Because like, apologies, this question is blunt, but I'm here. Oh no, heck no! I love the question. Okay, Hashan is saying this. Shoot, I apologize for going like all over the place. There's just like freaking so much that needs to be. Oh my god, you saw it too. James is. ちょっと待って, hold on. This is what Hashan is talking about. It's called Ko-fi, but it's like pretty much like Konpeichann, right? What is it? I actually made it here. Konpei Cafe. This is the other thing that I wanted to actually share with you guys. So here it is. Here's what he's saying. Sorry, this is so funny. Comment, this is so funny. So I made this. Thank you so much, Konpeichann, by the way, for making the banner. I actually put it on here too. But the by Navarro-san, Mr. Navarro. So when you go here, so this is the Konpei Cafe. Actually, this is the Konpei Cafe that I've been wanting to do for so long. Remember? It's the Maid Cafe inspired thing, but Jaika-san to go, but wish you the best. If you want to talk or anything, you can always say, yes, thank you so much. But yeah, have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll talk to you very soon, shortly, because I'm planning to really stream. I'm really planning to stream, like fingers crossed, but planning to stream like much more now. So, is it like an experience thingy? Wait, like, so wait, can you guys see this? ちょっと待って。あれププ Make this bigger? ちょっと待ってよ。Oh no! Touch add the poo-poo! あれちょっと待ってよ。So, Konpei Cafe, I made the package. Oh yeah, you're back. Okay. So I made the package deal. I made the package deal, and And so we got the Konpeichann for one. Konpeichann. 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 Konpeichann and Master Konpeichann ご主人Konpeichann です。ここの最後のやつ。the Konpei Cafe is basically the main cafe thing that I was mentioning to you guys about, right? But it's more conversation based, and I already got some sessions, and so that was like really fun, and I'm really hoping this is kind of like the service that I like to grow large scale, like basically gather other Konpeichanns, and that'd be so cool if I could even like make an app or like I don't know something, a site or service where it's a 24/7 if anybody wants to like chat, then you can like sign up right away kind of thing then and there, because like people like I can like get other Konpeichanns around the world that are available 24/7 kind of thing. That is a large scale goal. But anyways, oh my gosh, Hasha. Okay, so here's what Hasha is talking about. This one, これマスターおっぱい様、ご主人のおっぱい様。So this is ちょっとほんまにこれ this is a joke, okay? Joke. But yes, heck yes. If anybody actually freaking does it, which I don't even know if Kofi takes this much amount. Oh, shoot! Oh, we did it! We did it! Do you guys hear the timer? Wait, how do I? What? I still hear it. Nani? What? Nani? I still hear it. Oh, here it is. Okay, I gotta put dismiss. Okay, gotcha. Oh, shoot. Wait, did you guys hear the timer? I heard a timer. So what's a cafe session? It's basically acting. It's basically like this, streaming like personal. Nani. It's like nice melody on the timer. Yeah, so much that I didn't even know. I'll sell my car for a joke. So Konpei session is basically like this. I put it on the shop one here. This one is like I'm gonna be putting different themes to this one. And this is me actually back when I was blonde. But this is like the default one. We can like talk about anything. Oh, you didn't get sub notification? No! Did you sub just now? I didn't even see it. Ama-san! Konnichiwa! How's it going? 何知ってんの？お知り合い？ハシさんとアマさん友達？ You know the Japanese rent a girlfriend boyfriend thing. I have a question, but can I ask? Might be. Oh heck yeah, we're 18 plus. Actually, in fact, we're 21 plus. So ask any question. I'm supporting. Hassan is a secret Konpeichann. Yeah, ask away. So to answer your question, the earlier one, heck yes, I'll do it. Yeah, go for it. Heck yes, I'll do it because why? Wait, why would I not? At that point, 69696, that's a whole joke. But if someone actually goes for the joke, wait, this. So the joke one. Hold on, I'm going all over the place. The first question, first answer to your other question is Konnichiwa, Ama-san! Is it's a here's like the best way to put it. It's a private one-on-one online Japanese / English bilingual like cosplay cafe or maid cafe inspired experience with Konpeichann me, but via video chat. So it's basically like streaming like this, but like more personable, one-on-one and private. So we don't have to like have to worry about if anybody's hearing or not kind of thing. And I have different themes for it. Like this one is just like we can chat about anything, but I also have like Japanese conversational ones if anyone's like, this is like perfect for those that's like wanting to learn Japanese. So we can have like Japanese conversation that can like correct you with the pronunciation and stuff like that. But like in a more fun way. It's not so much like textbook, or like this is like video. This like if you don't want to do video chat, it's like for phone call. This is for like if you want to talk about like Japanese culture. But as you can see, I put it like it's very high price for it. Just like a one-time only thing. So that is why I recommend more like the membership thingy where it's more, how do you say, like nani nani, better deal. I purposely made it better deal. Like yeah, marketing, So yes, so this one, so that's what the Konpei Cafe is. That if that helps, but yeah, the joke one, the Goshojin Oppai-sama one is going to Japan together, and I'll be your personal tour guide. I'll give you daily natto feeding, daily hugs, daily arigato bows, specifically 90 degrees, daily handshakes. I will take you to the tallest place in Japan, which is Skytree, as of 2023. I'll even take you to the Imperial Palace and try to hook you up with the Japanese emperor. I could do that too. I'll help you to rent a Japanese girlfriend or boyfriend. I can also step on you. I can also slap you. Yeah. Anything that I will also delay all the other Konpeichann so that you can get them upset and much more. Just ask. And this is it. The Japan trip with Konpeichann. All for such a price deal. 69,000 and 69,600. Yeah, Jenny-chan, I'll step on you. Jenny-chan, I kind of don't want to step on you though. Yeah. I think you should advertise this or market with this with video. I generally think somebody will buy with Hashan. This is not even 6,000. This is 69,696. Wait, really? But I do like the video marketing idea just for the heck of it. It's like a joke one. Wait, okay, hold on. Let me go back to your actual question. What was your actual question? Or other question. Are people allowed to have sexy time with the rental boyfriend, girlfriend, sister? Or is it just like a date? Oh, good question. 僕たち友達です。Oh, okay. 甘さん、こんにちは。I think the rule says no sexy time or appropriate things. Yeah. That's smart. I think you should market more, especially if you're good at cosplay. Oh, I don't know if I'm good at cosplay, but I'd like to. I'd like to. I'd be honored. Wait, how many? I'd like to get daily hugs from Jenny-chan, but that's like, I don't know, reverse. Anyway, so going back to your question. Yeah, are people allowed to have sex time with rental girlfriend? Okay. It's just like a date. Yes. So the rental boyfriend girlfriend thing in Japan, it is a date. It's a date. In fact, I highly recommend this anime, Rent a Girlfriend. This is so funny that you even asked this question right now, because I'm actually watching season 2 of the Rent a Girlfriend. I don't know why I'm watching this. This is more like a time killer thing that I'm watching this. But if you watch this anime, you'll see, I think you'll kind of get the idea, and this is like the ideal, like how things are running in Japan, like the rental girlfriend boyfriend thing. But so within the whole service, yes, it's just only a date, and the line is basic. Like, you can like hold hands, you can hug. I don't know about a kiss. Maybe that could be where the line is drawn, but so that's like the actual business, like front business. Like this is how the business is marketing, and this is like the only thing it's appropriate within that time frame, right, when they rent you. So usually, like, what happens is you meet up at a place, usually like a train station, or really big known train station or bus station or something like that. Usually a subway station. Oh, okay, Konpeichann, thank you for the lurk. Arigatou. Itterashai. And what does antone? Oh, anone. Oh, it means. Wait. Do you think? Am I saying etone? I think what I'm saying is like it's like in Japanese, like yeah. So when I say etto, it means like in Japanese. Kenny-san! Baby Boo-san! I know! Hisashiburi! Genki desu! Now I am genki. 今元気. I miss you. Arigato, thank you. Oh, I put the new kind counter too. If you ever, when you feel kindness, feel free to put it up. And we got already 14. Yo, yay. So, sorry, going back. We're just talking about Nani. Sexy time appropriate. So yes, so within the business time frame, when you're like out on a date, and the dates usually like go to movie theater together, amusement park, I don't know, cafe or dinner, lunch together, go to a park together, things like this, like really typical stuff. This is what's appropriate and this is what's done. But IRL, in reality, realistically, already speaking of space. We're already in it. That has not even been an hour. We're already talking about this. The curious Konpeichann was asking. Not my fault. I'm just answering to your guys' curiosity. That's all. But I'm so happy that you're. I know. Thank you. By the way, thank you so much, Kenny-san, for all of the uplifting reminders that you gave me yesterday. It definitely helped so much. I feel definitely less. I feel more calm and not nervous. I'm just like filled with joy right now. Thing is, I like the structure like renting a boyfriend exists. At the same time, it's sad that oh no, it's not warband anymore. Okay, I was like, wait, warband. It's sad that some people feel like they have to do that for a long. Okay, so this is definitely like a. I totally get that. I think a lot of people think like that in Japan, but it's more normalized in Japan. Ooh, I'm folding it now. Oh, so James-san, purple too? We got purple, we got line up. Purple. Unless you want to go different, but I know you always get purple. I know, you're regular. Wakateru. I do have a baggie. 全部ここにある。あそこにある。I have to show it to you guys. I remember seeing that there's a class in Japan that teaches people how to smile again. Oh my gosh. What's that thing? I think you guys were the one that taught me this. Rule 34? Honey. Some sort of like rule 34, 32, 69? There's this thing called rule something, which basically says if you can think of it or imagine it, there's a adult video for it. We'll think the same, but for Japan. They think the same for Japan. Like if you can think of it, there is in Japan. Oh, 34. Yeah, I learned 34 in stream. Me too. Tai-san, konnichiwa. Oh my gosh, how's it going? I've been lurking here and there on your streams. Yes. Oh my god, we're just talking about my Nani. We're talking about rental girlfriend, boyfriend, but specifically my joke one. My joke one. So this is the joke one. Where I specifically like the one where I try to take you to the Imperial Palace and hook you up with the Japanese. This one I could actually do. People probably think this one is a joke too, but actually I could. The reason why is because in Japan, like the Tokyo, so the Imperial Palaces, right? You can actually go there. And sometimes the Emperor, you can see the Emperor. Like, it's kind of far, but you can see. And so I say I will try to hook you up. So I'll be like, hello, Emperor! You saw me at the 9. Oh, yes. The specifically 9 degrees. Yeah, because most people... See, the 90 degrees, you have to be a CEO in Japan in order to get the 90 degrees. Or you have to have some subordinate do something really bad to you that you get this. So this is not, I want you guys to know this is not normal situations. You would usually get for free other people, like 20 degrees, like, hello, konnichiwa, yoroshiku onegaishimasu, but you get 90 from me. 90 for me. Every day. Also, you get free natto. This is included natto. Daily natto 30 days. Included already. You don't have to worry about it. Oh my gosh, yes, James, that's another thing. It's easy to look something like that and laugh or think it's silly, but I think about people who actually pay for that and how bad it must be for them to pay someone to teach them how to smile again. Yes. It's, I think, basically, this is, I think, where, like, the whole, like, non-judgmental and being empathetic comes into play. Like, you might think, you know, like, because that's not our struggle, is that's not most struggles, but in Japan it's definitely actually quite common for, like, especially guys, it's like the image that I get, but like both girls and guys too, but especially like a lot of people in Japan just really detach from in-person conversation. And I think it has there's so many factors into play, but one being like the culture in itself is very not open. It's very subtle, indirect, too polite to the point there's this barrier that already comes into play. In Japanese people, like personality-wise, they're not like outgoing and friendly, like hello, like, you know, like, oh, this is another thing that I was just talking to my Japanese friend the other day about. So like when you go to like the store, right, or like grocery store or convenience store or something, and you like pay for something, and you oh my gosh, Defu-san! Konnichiwa! Thank you so much for your sub! 8 months, oh my gosh, time has flown by so fast. What color would you like for your crane? I'm like already backed up, but we're doing. Oh, you like the menu! Yay! Yay! Okay, so yeah, this is a joke one, but this is the more real one. Koko ga real. Koko ga real. Purple. We got purple. Ooh, we got the next 3 is like all purple. Okay. So. De. Oh my gosh, I'm like getting already emotional again. Faiji, I'm like high into it. Thank you guys so much for being here, by the way. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. You guys have no idea how overwhelmed and like so scared about it, and it was like beyond logic. I didn't have to feel this way, but I was. Hydrate, everybody. 69K is crazy. Exactly, that's the whole joke. Oh my gosh, you know what, Tashan, I was actually thinking the exact same, and I think that's one of the things that crushed me is having, how to say, like, I like had to like remeasure the way I measure success, but I think that really got to my head, because like thinking this way. So I hope, Passion, I hope that happens for you, but the thing is, like, if it doesn't, you definitely want to prepare for when it doesn't, so that you don't further to blame yourself or feel like you're like a failure kind of thing, because this will definitely like stop you from actually being productive and doing the things that you gotta do kind of thing. So. ありがとう everybody. ありがとう. I'm not joking. I was always intrigued by the reserved nature of Japanese people. They're polite to a fault. Yes, but I like to say polite. One of my other like expat friend told me this, like how the way he described Japanese was like polite mother effers, and I actually like highly like resonate with this, because a person can be, okay, this is actually very deceiving, but a person can be extremely polite face on but do nasty things behind, and like action wise just do not the thing that they look like, and it's so awful. I like hate it so much. Not that I'm sure there's like American people that are like this too, but I'm just because again the Japanese cultural nature of being in like the language in itself is indirect. This is actually really one fun fact a day. One fact, 9.69 a day. I can't afford 420 Bobby eating spam and. Oh wait. Here's the other one. Here's the other one. I wanted to, but I'm actually putting it on here because I just think this one is funny. Personally, I think it's funny. I'll be lurking. Thank you so much for the lurk, and it looks like it'll be a slow night, but okay, thank you so much for the lurk, and for all the other lurkers here too. Yeah, hontou ni arigato. I'm like just. Shoot, I was also like prepared for like talking to nobody and like feeling. I think that's what was my biggest fear. Fear is so irrational, everybody. It's so irrational, and I'm literally doing it right now. But the best way to overcome when you're feeling so much fear, and you did everything the best thing you did. Like I prepared, you know, I took time to make this. Before coming, I spent time to like prepare. Like I did everything possible. I wore this. Hey. So at that point, just go for it. Just do it. No matter how awful you are feeling, how much crushed you're feeling with all this like overwhelming, just do it. Cause that's what I did an hour ago, 2 hours ago. Wait, oh my gosh, how long has it been? Oh wow. It's been an hour already. Wow, that's time flew by fast. But and yeah, that'll help you. This is one of those moments where just doing it helps. And I hate getting this advice from people because it's like, oh, it's so scary still. But so far, from my understanding, I have not found any other way to do it. I have not found there's things to cope with it, like practicing and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the end of it is just do it. I think the most interesting thing in Japan is if you are gay, obviously not everyone, but like accept it and that don't talk about it way. I prefer that to like Pakistan, where I'm from, where being gay is bang bang. Oh, I see. Yes, this I highly agree with this one too. It is like that in Japan. So like the really easy way to see this is in Japan. If you find yourself where like, okay, here's like a good, here's an example from my personal experience of what happened. So I was taking a bus trip back home or something like that, right? And there was a person, I think he was like, something was off. Like I think this person was like no, not Tourette's. He had an issue where he just speaking out loud, singing out loud. I don't know what kind of disorder this may be, but you know, everyone can just tell that this is not a normal. I don't know how to say it, like, you know, not the norm. But this person was like singing out loud. He actually started singing the Doraemon song, and I almost laughed actually. But but he was like being really loud. But you can also tell he's like, I don't know, in his young 20s or like teens or something, like pretty young. But anyways, he was just being really loud in the bus. And in Japan, in the bus, you can't talk on the phone. And when you do talk to somebody, you're talking in like whisper mode. It's really not loud. No one's like yelling, kind of thing. Yes. But this person was, and it looks like, you know, this person was like unintentionally doing it, right? And arigato! Konpeichann for the resub! 14 months! Oh my gosh! Over here, wow, it's so crazy! I'm so glad I'm making it. Konpeichann, we also came up with the kind thing too, so if you like the kindness counter, so if you feel this way in any way, you can feel vampire. then feel free to spam it. But yeah, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We're just talking about, what was it? Oh yeah, this one example of like the indirect way of Japanese culture, right? Like how not personable Japan is compared to America. So anyways, in the US, from what I understand, like the reaction with around other people will be like, hey, man, like what's going on? And like, are you okay? Like, you know, maybe go talk to the person. I don't know, like reactive. At least reactive. That's the natural, I feel like, human reaction is react. You know, like visibly, nothing, like what's going on kind of thing. This bus felt so unnatural because no one was reacting. No one. It's like, wait, am I the only one that's hearing this and seeing this? Because nobody is turning their heads or reacting. Like it's basically like complete ignore. And I know that in Japanese culture, this is like the best way, the polite way to go about it. Like when what you're taught is like the polite way to deal with like strangers like that, disruption is just ignore, complete ignore. Like they don't exist type of thing is what I'm talking about. And I'm super curious what you guys think on this, but it just feels very unnatural to me, and I felt very uncomfortable. Like I was kind of like put into this whole like majority psychological thing too was happening with me, where I was like, wait, I guess I'm not supposed to think that there's an issue here, and even like display that physically and visibly, like react to this and pretend that this person is not here. But I feel like that's like the ultimate discrimination. Does that make sense? Like by ignoring like to that degree of like where the person doesn't exist, it's like it didn't feel good. And I've also noticed, basically, if anyone was like I got into like a bicycle accident, where it's just like right, and I get like me kind of having a more like, I guess, open, friendly American, I guess like more open, like want to talk to people approach. I wanted to like say like, oh, are you okay, like, you know, like, well, I actually got hurt too, but I wanted to make sure the other person was okay and stuff like that. But this person did a hit and run bicycle style. And I'm hit and run bicycle style, so if you do a hit and run bicycle, it's okay, I guess if you're not like heavily injured. But this person literally just up and ran, like didn't say anything to me, nothing. And I really do think this all just again comes from like, I think like in Japanese culture, like in language, there's just really not have been practiced growing up where you deal with things like this. This is how people deal with it there. And so this just, and then this kind of just like takes far and far away from like in-person like IRL interaction. It's like embedded in the cultural system, I guess, of like not being able to talk to or like make friends kind of thing easily too, because of this whole like politeness and not being able to like be open and really talk about how you feel kind of thing. Like all these things combined, and I think it just got to like it got more and more extreme. Like the negative effects got more and more extreme to the point where like, what was it, like there's a class for how to smile. There is a class for, I know there's a class for like how to like social skills, because like it's just not as, I don't know, but basically this is like the feeling that this is like the norm here in the US, but the norm here in the US is not the norm in Japan. And so overall, I guess basically what I'm thinking is like, I don't feel so much pity for those few people. It's more just like, this is just like really unfortunate situation. Like I feel it more like I'm seeing it's more like a systematic issue of like, wow, I never even used that word, systematic issue. I've only heard that term in like YouTubers. But I do think of it, I just see it more as like, this is kind of like, the way I see it, a react is like, oh man, this is like why I feel like I can't really live in Japan for that long, is because like I don't mesh with that kind of like like that culture where they are allowing these kinds of people to increase, essentially. Like they're not we're not able to like like have these natural, I don't want to say natural, but just like being in a relationship with somebody, being friends with somebody. These are things that I feel like you build these social skills like as you grow up and as you grow older, much easier, because in America it's like there's more emphasis on like you know, really like openness, like being able to say hi, like, oh hey, how are you doing, like at the grocery store. This is not common in Japan. If you do this, people are gonna, from what my Japanese friend told me, apparently like her American friend or something said like, hi, thank you so much, you know, at the grocery store, or no, convenience store. And because it's not the norm in Japan, like the cashier didn't know what to do. They legit didn't know what to do. This is the reaction. It's not like, oh hi, and not even being responsive to it. Like they were in shock mode because like, wait, nani, this never happens to me, where people are like asking me how we're doing, and and it's like freeze mode. And I'm sure that person, this is also a thing, I feel like Japanese people are like very internal, because like they're not able to voice it out. Like people are very internal, and like I'm sure that person was repeating that situation over and over and again in their head and be like, oh man, I wish I did this or this, blah 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 blah. It's like that there's like a delay in like the action and the time. And honestly, I think there's a part of my Japanese or something that like does this too. Like there's so many times where I'm like, oh, I wish I could have like done this, or like too much in my head. But anyways, I feel like I'm like going all over the place. But sorry, Jiri-chan, do you think most people in Japan feel that way. Like they wish they could openly express their emotions more. Yes, heck yes, heck yes. But they don't know how to do it. They don't. Here's one. The one is they don't know how to do it. They don't know how to go about it. And number two is that also means you have to stand out amongst the crowd, and people hate to stand out amongst the crowd in Japan because the one is embarrassment, and two is you are actually increasing your chances of being discriminated or ostracized or like kind of like looked down upon, because like, why is this person like doing this? We're all here. Gaman. Do you know this word gaman? Gaman. Holding back. Now, there is no actual word for gaman in English because this is like a cultural word. It's like a word that was born from the cultural aspect. But gaman. When basically like a bunch of other people are doing something like holding back, and they're really putting a lot of energy and effort to holding back, right? And then there's the other person that's just being friendly and like really, you know, like being open and stuff. Then these people start to get jealous of them, and then they might like kind of basically get bullied. This is like the risk, I guess. Especially, okay, and this is all because and I'm talking about it all from the local Japanese perspective, okay? So if you look like a Japanese person, if you can speak Japanese, then you will definitely be judged like this. If you do not look Japanese, like most of you guys, I'm thinking, you do not look Japanese, I'm guessing, sorry, that's my complete estimation. Like Hassan, you said you're like Pakistan, was it? Like you're not from Japan, right? So if you were to go there, then you would have different sets of challenges, by the way. You would not be judged like this. You got the get out of free jail like foreigner card. So racist KP moment. Really? Oh my god! No. Also, I think Japanese people are racist too. In a different way. So go man, this is not no harm. Coming from complete how do you say? What am I saying? Basically judgy. I'm saying people are being really judgy, and that also brings into a lot of effect into how do I say? I guess I'm also kind of speaking about all this because I'm working in a Japanese company. It's not even in Japan. I'm not even in Japan right now, but I am working with pretty much all like 99% Japanese people speaking Japanese all the time, like because they don't know how to speak English, or they prefer speaking Japanese, right? And like so there are people coming from Japan or something. So it's just not. And I'm like feeling this truly. The way I am here and the way KP at work is like so different. Because I'm not able to express myself really well. I cannot express myself really well with Japanese language. Polite Keigo language. It's just, and so it's like freaking even harder to make friends at work because like, it's just literally that culture and the language that makes it much harder. It's like a whole set of like wall blockages. So then again, I completely basically understand why people have like this. Sorry, this is all coming back down to saying that the rental girlfriend-boyfriend services in Japan is like has been the norm now. It's been around for like a long time now. There's like hostess class, maid cafe, all that. So like the more like companion, like more interpersonal places as a service, and why it's so popular. And it's literally like again the norm because people understand in Japan that it's kind of like no wonder why this exists kind of thing. Like it's like where else do you go to? Who else do you really go talk to or have companionship with? Like the easy way. So it's like accepted norm, I guess, in this situation. And there's obviously like bunch of people too like that don't. And there's like sets of people. Basically, there's people that do this, but they're not proud. By the way, they're not. It's like a norm accepted because it's just there's so many of those services. But it's also like if you do it, it's kind of like you're also being judged too, just like the same issue. Like, and I feel like, but I do feel like because it's not the norm here in the U.S., you would be judged even more if you like sign up for these services or whatever. But the same time, it's kind of, I don't know, I find it kind of like weird that people are judging on this, because like, do you guys, like, I think we all kind of know how hard it is. Maybe not all, actually, not everyone, actually that's true. Basically, for those that have tried, like basically don't have a childhood friend or school friend that you're so connected with as an adult, like we all, I think, like understand how hard it is to make, like, not even like, don't even like, not even romantic relationship, but like freaking friends. To like keep one is like freaking hard as an adult, especially if you also keep moving around a bunch, and too, because in the US, like people actually, compared to Japan, people here like move around way more than Japan. So like buying a house, selling a house, that kind of stuff is like way more common here than in Japan. So all that being said, like making friends as an adult is really hard, even here in the US. So like in Japan, it's like, I think, much harder. And nani, I guess I can't really like judge these people, I guess, and I hope like you guys don't like judge these people either, because I can understand where they're coming from. If you're coming from a place where it's hard to make friends, much harder in the sense of, again, the culture and the language, then, and you know how exhausting and energy, like how much energy it takes to even be proactive to look for friends too. And also on top of that, I do think guys making friends is even, I think, harder than girls in Japan. I don't know about here, but like in Japan, again, because of like the whole stereotype, I guess, too. Like guys don't, like, girls are more interpersonal, right? Like more emotional, interpersonal, like it's easier to talk to, I guess. But guys it's a different type of talking, conversation too. So all this being said, like I think it's like paying for a service where you don't have to work, you don't have to do all this work, and you can just like, you know, like be friendly and like have someone to like talk to and have these meaningful conversations that we all like to do here. Like it makes sense. But but yeah, at the end of the day, I like to also say, like, I hope these people also, like, while they're doing this, like, they also have like the time to actually like build upon their social skills, I guess. Man, I like went on a whole rant. Sorry, I wasn't even. Hey, Ruby-san, it feel fake, wouldn't it? Yes and no. As in, I think a lot of the people here in the US would feel this way only because, again, it has not been normalized. It's not as common services here versus in Japan. So in Japan, because it's so common, people at this point kind of like, they already have the expectation set that this is not real. And yes, there are some people that like go overboard and, you know, don't get this expectation. So you have to set that straight, that hey, this is like a service, not like a real relationship or anything. But most people in Japan do understand that this is like a service, and hopefully, oh my gosh, hopefully. Jericho-san! Oh my gosh, also James-san too! Konnichiwa! How's it going, Yankee? めちゃくちゃ久しぶり. Sorry, hold on, let me go back to all your messages. I don't have any friendships from school. I cut off a lot of negative. Ooh, this is good. This is really good. Cut off a lot of negative toxic relationships. Sorry, also somebody was saying they have a question. Ask away. What is it? ちょっと待って。 Paying someone to spend time with you, or someone just wants to spend time with you, I think it feels very different. You can't get that willingness just because of money. So I think the best way to kind of like reframe this so that you don't see it as like, oh, this person is like this person is only being with me because I'm paying money for it. If you see it this way, then you're not really having the appropriate expectation out of this service. You're not really, basically, if you're looking, basically the way to reframe it again is to not think of it as you're buying a relationship, or you're buying, does it make sense? You're not buying a relationship. Artina! Oh my gosh! Arigato, thank you so much for oh, my hand stopped moving. Also, Tatsuya-san, I made your crane, and then I stopped. Purple, here we go, purple. Artie-san! Ohayou gozaimasu, streaming, because I know, I am back, finally back. Like, I'm actually feeling pretty good about staying. Like, I'm gonna be streaming full-time, consistently. Yeah! This is gonna happen. Oh yeah, I just like kind of blurted out what's my plan. Oh, what happened? Music good. Music good. Jojo? Ah! Oh, Jinta, I see your thing now. Yay, arigato! Now it shows up. What the heck? That's so weird. That's so weird. Oh, here it is. Music. Okay. ちょっと待って、いや。What was I saying? 何や? I actually lost relation when I sold my pickup truck. I guess some people just wanted moving services. What? Are you serious? Hold on. In America, I can't get people to hang out with me unless I'm paying for food or activities. So what's the difference? Oh no! Sexy again. Oh my gosh, guys, that's another thing. I've been actually rewatching Lord of the Rings. I finally know where that sexy Gandalf came from, because like the last time I watched it, this is my second time watching it, and the last time I watched it was like a couple years ago. I know, 21, that's crazy. Wait, that's almost 2 years. Oh my god, that's crazy. Whoa! Wow! Wait, Hype Train started! Oh my gosh! You're right! Oh no, why am I a little bit choppy? Okay. Yay! Okay, I'm folding. 次誰やったっけ? 次誰やったっけ? 達也さん。Oh, yeah. 達也さんの次が。あ、そう。アルブラさん。Okay, yeah. Anime Girl Run! Oh my gosh. Oh! Oh my gosh! Hypertrino? Arigato, Jane-san. What color would you like? Oh! Yeah, you guys beat the Hype Train. It says, I think. Oh, or no, almost. This is almost. もうちょっとで? Wait, hold on, what's happening? I like this emote that Darkson made. Yay! I was not expecting. Oh, also, thank you guys so much. I think you guys are helping me with the subs. IRL stream phone. Yes, IRL stream phone. This is actually happening. Oh, yes, I have a big news that I'd like to share as well, but I'll say that for tomorrow. But the IRL stream, travel stream is definitely coming up. So I definitely need to invest in like a string phone. Oh, shoot. Oh no. Hold on. Okay, I need another portable charger. Okay. Yeah, Anime Girl and then sexy climbing. Okay, we're doing both. Ja, if you. Oh! Oh, you go, Zach-san, you go, click on the bottom left. It won't redeem? Oh, why? I wonder why. Oh, is there like a cooldown? Do you see, Zach-san, the it says Konpeichann candies when you go over it. It's like a, oh wait, no, you already know where it says. Okay. Nandia. Maybe there's a cooldown. Maybe? Try again in a little bit. I see first set. Okay. Oh, yeah. Click on it? Nandia. Nande? James-san, do you know why? If any of the mods are here, I would like help. Okay, so then nani? Oh my gosh, bark! Okay, what kind of bark? Okay, we're doing triple. It's the Anime Girl Run, sexy climbing, and then okay. I gotta do it this way then. Oh, it did. Okay. It did. Okay. Yeah, Zach-san, try something. Try clicking something. Let's see what happens. If this is ongoing, then I'll look into it. Okay. Jaegyo. Ikimasu. Ikimasu. Da 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 da. Oh my god, anime girl run. It has been so long. It's been so long. So what the? Okay, okay. Toto? So what the hell? Let me go down a little bit. So what the? Go a little bit up. I think. Maybe they're popping up for you. Maybe you have it follower only. Oh, Zach. Wait, Zach-san, did you follow? Oh yeah, yeah. Did you follow? I'm not sure. I thought Zach-san already followed. Okay, oh, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna do this. I actually need to go get a portable charger, so I'm gonna like run in and do that. Wait, and then what is it? Sexy climbing, and then bark. Okay, come on. It's gonna happen once I come back. What was the cowgirl? Wait, what's the cowgirl stance? Cowgirl stance. Cowgirl stance. Wait, I don't understand. What kind of night? Was that the cowgirl stance? それじゃないよね。ちょっと待って。Let's go. 疲れた。Yeah. That was a roller coaster. Indeed. わあ、めちゃくちゃ久しぶり。Long time no see. Anime girl run. Whoa. Oh wait, shoot. Wow! すごいいっぱい。You held your hand on your hips early and pelvic thrust of the cow. Oh! This? Wait, this is a cowboy stance? Cowgirl stance. これがそうなん Okay. Oh my gosh. So I was preparing to stream on here for like a month. On one thing I was doing to prepare myself for stream is to streaming on that other app. And you clipped it? Yeah, a clip. Arigatou. All the clips are appreciated. Oh, thank you so much. Here, do another kind. So yeah, kindness counter. Oh, 21. Oh my gosh. This is great. Oh shoot, I didn't get to finish all that stuff. But what were you guys saying earlier? Hold on. I'm like super curious. So we're just saying. Oh man, I totally missed so many. Okay, so there was a racist streamer who was saying bad stuff to the Japanese people on the subway, and they just ignored him. But the clip went viral and justice served for him for making those remarks. Oh my gosh. I need to do something better. I need to do better about this. I need to hold on. Is there? Maybe I should do like slow mode or something. Slow mode requires the user wait between cinemas. I don't know. Should I do slow mode? わからない。I remember that clip a second ago. Yo. Oh my gosh! Shaka. I gosh, oh my gosh. This is so great. You just need to put your braid on slow mode. My braid already is in slow mode. What were you guys saying earlier? Paying someone. Oh yeah. Oh, the paying someone thing. Okay, yeah. So I think the way you want to like reframe this, is Hold on, hydrate. You want to reframe this by thinking that you're not paying for a relationship, because think about it this way. I guess it's like my logic brain saying like, you don't want to pay for a relationship. I don't think you should. I don't personally. It's my opinion, but I don't think you should pay for a relationship, because that's not really genuine. And non-genuine relationships are very exhausting, and they make you feel jaded and disappointed, and like, I don't know, I don't see any good positivity coming out of this, so I don't even think of it this way. But how often do you have a meaningful conversation or interaction with people? Think about this for a second. How often do you have those types of hanging out with somebody or chatting with somebody, phone calling with somebody, like any human interaction that you felt like time flies by so fast with this particular person? Like, not often, especially IRL. This happens all the time for me, by the way, on stream. Stream goes by super fast, but stream is actually still different from like one-on-one interaction. Specifically, I'm talking about the one-on-one interaction, right? Because we're talking about the rental girlfriend-boyfriend thing, which is usually one-on-one, not like a whole stream. Wait, actually, can you imagine you rent a streamer's viewers? What, like you rent you rent like a whole crowd of 100 people? Sorry, that's just like a really silly thought. Itachi-san! Yahoo! Oh my gosh, how's it going? Sashiburi ni genki? I'm holding eyebrows on. See, that's just rating. Oh! You're right. But think like, I get at that point, you're kind of like, wait, no, it's different. Rating is like generosity. It's like, rating in IRL kind of looks like, got a bunch of people, and then you're like, hey, let me introduce you to Konpeichann, and then everybody's like, yeah, Konpeichann, like this. Whereas like, rent a crowd would be like, hi everybody, I rented you for a day, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Oh no! Okay, stay on topic. Genki, ohisashiburi da ne, honmani so. I know. I have been good does not even justify. Like, I felt like I've been on a roller coaster ride for sure. Huge ups, huge downs. But nonetheless, I've been really focusing on getting better mental health wise, and so then I can stream here. So finally, I'm here. I'm like really happy. So lately, it's been good, but yeah, I'll go more into the deeper into it as we go. As we chat more throughout because I'm gonna be streaming. I'm gonna be definitely streaming like full time, like consistently. At least now, from what I understand, unless like something horrible happens, which please, fingers crossed. I don't wanna. I'm like actually scared of saying like things I schedule and stuff like now, because I'm like so scared of like not meeting to my expectation. But I do want to definitely say like I have plans. I'm sure that I'll be streaming longer. So tonight's not gonna be the only one. Oh, thank you so much. Arigato. Oh, and also Itachi-san too. We got the new kindness counter to here. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, and for all the lurkers here too. Thank you so much. But we got the kindness counter that you can up it up. This is whenever you feel good. We'll kick your butt. Oh no, dude. Finally, I'm going to see your smile. Yeah, I'm really happy to see it too. But oh yeah, Nini, we're just talking about reframing your relationship thing. You're right. Okay, so instead of like basically seeing it as like buying a relationship, because I don't think that doesn't really make me happy. It makes me, I don't know, it doesn't even align with what I think about relationships or what kind of relationship I want to be. But think about it as more like you are buying a service in which you can have a really interesting interaction, interesting, meaningful, like quality time with somebody, and with that you can actually build confidence. So then the end goal here is to not just have, you know, but basically the end goal here is to take that confidence with you and like start applying those social skills and things that you learn from these rent a girlfriend, boyfriend, friends, or whatever services, and apply them into your IRL, so then you can make actual genuine friend. I think this is how, actually I know for sure that for the Konpei Cafe, I mean, this is not a rent a girlfriend or boyfriend thing, but this is definitely like, you know, like private one-on-one chats, right? So with that, if anyone is looking for like how to make friends or being in a romantic relationship IRL, then like I would love to talk about it with you guys. But those are actually things that it's like, it depends one by one, like case by case, right? Like completely, like it depends on the person, it depends on where they are, like so many factors, and it's very personal. So I feel like those are things that we can go much deeper in these one-on-ones as well, rather than like everybody knowing your vulnerable part of your areas and stuff like that, right? So that's kind of where I'm going for with my personal Konpeichann, and that's how I've liked for like, if any of you being like judgy about like, oh, why would I pay for like a service and stuff like that? Well, like again, think about like how often, if you do not have those childhood friends, like if you don't have those friends that you situationally were lucky to meet, then like, and you feel like lonely at times, right? Or you want to like have company or something, and you want to gain social skills, whatever it may be, then like, and at a fast rate, you don't want to take time to build it, you just need it right now or something like that, then it like makes perfect sense. So I don't think we should like judge people on that part, but then at the same time, but I do personally feel like this is just like kind of like the proof of like where, like, you know, you guys heard about like the Japan's like decreased birth rate, right? And the reason why is because like not many people are like having babies, because not many people are married, not because not many people are like being in a relationship, and because not many people are even taking time to be in a relationship. All this stuff saying that it's basically, let's say this, if you ever go visit Japan or meet a Japanese person or whatever, then have some empathy, like keep it in the back of your head that like what you grew up with the norm of like how like relationships or friendships and stuff like that go, like, or even sexy time. This is another thing, like there's probably a lot of virgins out there in Japan compared to like people here. I don't know, this is like the impression that I get. I don't know for sure because I don't know the statistics or anything like that, but just based upon like the things that I've like, I don't know, there's also two types. Maybe I don't want to like break it down into like very simple types, but I have also noted there's types of people in Japan where like, you know, they're like they are very open. I should say open, and they're experienced, but not experienced in genuine relationships, not long term. But then there's other people where they're like, how do I get a girl? How do I talk to one? And I mean, I don't even like. That's where like I think the confidence, building up the confidence definitely helps with this one. But yeah, sorry, I'm like going off tangent. What was you saying? I heard Japanese people are not racist. It's more xenophobic. What's xenophobic? Where they love Japanese people, dislike others. What's xenophobic? Gamma is similar to Jumen Mish, right? Being one of the good people in it together. I don't know German, but gamma means you're holding in something. Like let's say you want, I don't know, candy, but you know you shouldn't have one. Then you gaman suru. Like gaman mean like you hold yourself back to getting it. So a lot of times like people like in Japan like gaman suru, like they're frustrated at work, they are upset at work or sad or disappointed or whatever, but then they gaman, so instead of speaking up, they hold it in, which I think is toxic as heck. Really toxic. That's how, like, I don't know if like Japanese people like are understanding this, but like I to me that's like enabling the behavior But to them, it's like you don't want to stand out, and it's not too big of it. You don't want to stand out. Basically, you don't want to come out and be the one speaking up, and then like basically have everyone else think that you're an annoying person. Ugh. It is so painful, so painful. I'm gonna share with you guys all about this from the current work that I am at as soon as I'm out of there, which is very soon. At the government trust facility, oh my gosh, I know there's been more talk about trying to address mental health because it does ultimately affect Japan's declining birth rate. Since people don't know how, are too afraid of performing genuine. Yes, they talk, but I could talk to my Japanese friends about this, but like I have not yet heard of like this government thing. Like, how are they really helping? They're helping by facade, but like, for example, apparently the government was like, okay, overtime is another huge issue of why, you know, it's taking away time for people to like form relationships and get to know one another. It's a social life, basically. And they're like, okay, on Wednesdays, they have, the Japanese government, this is like a couple years ago, like they're like, okay, on Wednesdays is no overtime weekday. On Wednesday, you have to go back home by a certain time. They say this, but they can't actually implement this as like an actual law, so they just said it, but then no company actually has to follow this through. So then it's like, from government's perspective, they can say, we're helping, look, like we are saying like no overtime, but then company side, it's like, okay, but then we can't afford to lose money and go breakfast, so we gotta work when we gotta work, and you know, there's no consequences, so they're gonna do what they've been doing all this time. So then it's like, it's not really helping. You know how content creators, streamers, or who are loud and explosive? Since you mentioned in Japanese culture, people are not that expressive or loud. Are there many content creators who are loud, like the big Americans ones on Twitch speed? Yes. Oh, okay, this is a great question. So there's a huge difference in local Japanese and like the famous, popular, personal talents. What's it called? Actors, influencers. So have you noticed there are crazy Japanese content creators out there? Like, have you seen any of these YouTube viewers? Like, they got so high in energy. They're like ADHD, like me, I think. Have you seen these like, also like, I don't know if you noticed, like Japanese actors or celebrities or comedians, they are loud. They're weird, and they have unique personality traits for sure, and very expressive. So there's a huge difference. Why? Why is because if you're these people, then you're liked already because you're famous and popular. So it's accepted. Essentially, it's this. It's not accepted if you're a local nobody. But if you're somebody, if you're famous, you made it, kind of thing. If you're famous, yeah, then it's accepted. It's like, oh yeah, this is a celebrity. Oh yeah, this is an influencer. This person is being very unique and like out there. Like, this makes sense. So then it's accepted. But if you're being loud and obnoxious, like in the subway train, for example, or places where you're not supposed to be, then obviously people are gonna like, no matter how famous you are, people are not gonna like you. They're gonna be very annoyed at you, yes, but if you're talking about like just generally how people think about these people, like, that's why gays, I don't know if you also notice, like a lot of Japanese talents or comedians, stuff like that, there's a lot of like interesting queers, like people of all spectrums, and that's accepted. Like, people like them because they're interesting, unique. But let's just say they're a nobody, you're like a nobody, like a commoner kind of thing, and you're like coming out like being gay and stuff, then you'll have separate issues. You will not be, I don't want to say you will not be, but let's just say it's gonna be much harder for you to like, for the society, like basically do not like expect the society is going to just be very accepting of you, because unfortunately that is not how people see. No, does that make sense? Aruba-san, do you think that's a part of why older women who dress, wait, I forgot what they're called, older women who dress and act like teenagers put themselves into a role where it's more acceptable to find friends? Whoa, I don't know who this is. Do you mean Loli? Lori-kon? Wait, can you give me an example of this? Okay, let me go back now, time. Back to time. Ooh, Ryan-san! Konnichiwa! How's it going? Genki, sorry, I just like seeing this now. Baby Mental-san! Konnichiwa! Oh yeah, Remus-san! You're here! Yay, how's it going? Hold on. I'd rather pay for a good conversation than a fake relationship. That's an interesting way to look at it. Yes! Yes, exactly. I do not advocate for paying for a relationship. That's like fake. Yes, fake relationship. It doesn't feel any good to be in a fake relationship, for sure. I heard some hikikomori people to contribute to low birth weight. Oh yes, if you are, heck yes, if you're not outside meeting people and you're just at home, then for sure, how the heck are you supposed to meet somebody? And the reason why people are like being in a home is like, again, like mental health issues, like you said. But I saw a really funny TikTok on this. Like I think it's like a Japanese TikToker, or like half Japanese, half something else. Talk about mental health. It's like it was like basically it's like first like it is like in America, right? Like mental health in America, like the title, and then it's like I don't know, people are like, bunch of people are talking about it, mental health awareness and stuff like that, like charity streams, a lot of that, and then it just cuts to like mental health in Japan, and it's just like nothing. It's like blank, black, like static TV screen. This is so true. I don't even know what the term mental health is in Japanese. My Japanese sucks, by the way. 日本語ほんまに下手やけど、でも this is how much it's non-existent, because I don't even hear those mental health like terminology. Mental health, so I don't know actually how to say it. I just say mental health, but it doesn't make any sense. There really isn't. This is really sucks, and that's why I mean, personally, I'm affected by this too, so I like to talk about these things. And I remember I spoke to my grandma about it because she, you know, is like struggling with a lot of things, and I was just talking to her about like simple things, very basic 101 mental health stuff, like, you know, I forgot what it is, but she was just like super like wow about it. Because many people don't even talk about it, kind of thing, and because people are expected in society that you should be okay, and like, you know, what do you mean about mental health stuff, or like it's like a taboo subject, actually, really taboo subject. I think people here are like more open to it, talking about it. I mean, here in our community at least. I mean, you guys know the word mental health, right? Like the terminology. That's one. It's not like, what is mental health? What is that? We're not at that level, so just that just shows how much that needs to be heavily addressed in Japan. And I would love to, you know, be one of those people that advocates for that. I need to learn and study more kanjis and terminologies, though. Xenophobia is anyone that's different than you. Oh, it's a fancy word for racist. Wait, but then earlier somebody was mentioning xenophobia and race is nothing. Wait, is anyone that's different from you? Wait, in what sense? Because that's like everyone? Wait, like different from you? Like, eh? I know, don't you? 1 in 4 Japanese adults are not having sexy time. Oh, according to the researcher? Oh, man, I see. I wonder why. I mean, I have so many theories and I have like some idea, but like I don't know the exact right. But again, I do know one is, again, like if I'm having a hard time like expressing myself to the point that I feel like a robot and I don't feel like myself at all, like at a Japanese company in the US, just dealing with Japanese people, like speaking Japanese, and like I can hardly imagine this is probably the case like in Japan. Also, here's another what was it? Remember how I was just telling you how like the language in itself is like really hard, and like people have a hard time like opening up in Japan because, again, it's not the norm. Not the norm. It's different. Being vulnerable for anybody is hard, but like, again, when you're in a society where it's like much harder, it's like, again, harder. I'm like repeating myself. Harder. I think if you want to get a girl or a boy, be straight with them, forward with them, but of course don't be a pushy or neat person. Yes, but then here's the questions that I think a lot of people are like asking in Japan is like, how do I how do I like okay, I don't think I've heard of like how do I talk to a girl, but it's more like one person was like, oh my gosh, how do I have sex time with a girl? I didn't know how to answer this one really. It's like I did, and they're not talking about. I don't think they're really. I don't know. Were they asking me like exactly how to do it, or were they asking me how to like lead to that? I'm like, oh, that's okay. You just take off your panty. You take off your panty and then do it. Yeah. No, I think. I think they were asking me like, how does that even happen? Like, how does it lead to from like having a dinner or lunch to that kind of thing? And I'm like, I don't know. I never thought of. I need to think about this for a second. Like, it just, I didn't naturally kind of happens. But then, because I never really thought about it, I'm like, oh, 確かに. Oh, how? How do we go? I'm not sure. So, like, these are the kind of questions people are asking. So it's like, again, this is just a matter of experience, right? I think, 何やろ? I don't know. Ooh, I actually have one theory. How to have sexy time by that could be a whole nother stream. I can go deep into that. Yeah. I want that person to come to my. I actually said, you know what? I think you should come to my stream. We talk about this all the time. We talk about this topic, and they were like super full blown like surprised, like what? Really? Because sexy time is another like complete taboo subject. Like I got to talk about it like with my one of my Japanese girlfriend like after like several months of talking a lot. Like that's how long it took for her to kind of like open up to me about that stuff, I guess. And I don't know, like I've talked to like my like American friends about that stuff when it comes obviously when it comes up, right? It's not I'm not trying to talk about it all the time. Hey, how's it going? How was your sexy time with your boyfriend the other day? Yeah, no. That's not the first thing I talk about. Like, it just like comes up in a topic though, right? And when you're talking about, like, okay, I don't know about like American girls, but I know like I talk about like relationship a lot. I talk about relationship a lot with my friends, and like, sexy time is one of the important aspect of being in a relationship, like good one, right? So it's like it just pops up naturally. Yeah. But like, yeah, in Japan again, it's like it's a taboo subject, very taboo. Like you just don't talk about it. It's like non-existent. I still believe that my parents never had sex time. Never. I don't know how they got us popping 4 kids, but like, I don't know. The reason was because we grew up. This sex that not existed in my family, like at all. Just no. And what was it? Reduces price. Oh yes, of love hotels by 20%. Increase the price of contraceptive by 20% to pay for the difference. Ooh, this is a good way to help. But actually, because I was actually gonna say one theory that I have about the birth rate is because. So here in the U.S., it's like, you have sexy time like either in the like in high school, right? As a high schooler. Wait, this is a good question today. And in high school, if you ever did have sex time in high school, as a high schooler, where do you have it? Because you don't have your own place, right? You don't have your own private place. So where do you have it? So between your two shirts. Oh no. Wait, who's the? Oh no, ちょっと待ってよ. Hold on, my AC needs a fan. Give me 1 second. Think about this though. Where did you have sex time in high school? I mean, if you didn't, where would you have to think about it? If you know, most high schoolers live with their parents. Like where? There's a reason you can get a car when you have 16. Oh my god, that's another thing. You're right. You're totally right. You can get a car in Japan. You cannot get a car as a high schooler. It's like that's like a what the heck. High schoolers don't even commute with cars in Japan. I bought. Oh my god, Pikachu! How's it go? Hold on, 1 second, everyone. Let me go get water for this. It's dripping. exactly. Basically, a car, or when your parents are not at home, right? So, in Japan, you know why love hotels exist? It's because you can't even really do it at a house because the walls are too thin. Walls too thin. Okay. Yeah. You cannot really be loud. I actually heard a neighbor have sexy time once. I don't know why I was like outside at like 2 in the morning or something. This is when I was living in Japan, and I heard my neighbor having sexy time, and this was my first Konpeichann first experience listening and on somebody that had sexy time, like ever in my life. This was my like 26 or something like this, right? Okay, yeah, 26 Konpeichann for the first time listening and like hearing having someone else, like a neighbor, having sex time in Japan. Oh, is there what is this? Okay, and I had to like listen in like for a couple seconds to basement. Oh, wait, shoot, hold on. There's a delay in my basement. Oh, car sexy time. Car riding cowboy. Oh, yeah. I don't see why the thin walls should stop you from, though they can only serve. Okay, here's another part, baby-san. So, or Ruby. Did I say baby-san? I meant Ruby-san. Baby. The basement. Oh, wait, hold on. Does basement have good soundproofing system? I don't. But you guys see my parents' basement, right? Like, you cannot stand up. If that kind of basement, you cannot have safe there. You cannot stand. What's it saying? But what's it? Then you have to get it. Hey, wanna come to my basement? And then I say like, hey, wanna come to my basement? At the high school, Konpeichann. Go sit down to the basement. First thing they see is like the door is like this short. Door's like this short. It's like, okay, yeah, come on into my basement. Come on. And then we're hanging out like sitting down like this. Like, okay, yeah, don't worry, that's like, be careful, don't bump your head. It's like right, so he's right here. I don't know how to have sex time there. Yeah. I guess not California basement, maybe Texas basement. Texas has big everything, so yeah, I can imagine their basement being bigger, taller and bigger. Come in my basement. Yeah, wanna come in my basement? Gotta come. Crawl into this cupboard and we'll do the same. What was I saying? Okay, yeah, so here's another part of the aspect of this. Okay, so yeah, who cares? You might say, who cares if anyone listens to it? So, remember how I mentioned to you earlier about how most Japanese people, like compared to American people, Japanese people do not move as often. And the reason why is because most Japanese people, like this is like stereotype, but if you're not living in an apartment, then you buy a house, right? Like parents like buy a house, but then when they buy a house in Japan, it's just makes more sense to buy a house from ground up. Like most people like design their own house kind of thing. There's not that many open houses in Japan as you might think in the US. Like model houses, not really, and I think it's because it all to do with space. So most people, design their own house, build their own house. So because they do that, they don't really hardly ever move out. Another reason is because Japan, most people do not change jobs because in Japan, this is something I don't personally like, but in Japan, you get promoted by staying at a company longer, more so than switching jobs. In the US, you get promoted and you get raised by switching jobs, right? Because competition. But in Japan, it's actually more like, it's definitely just frowned upon to switch jobs too, but you get promoted the longer you stay. Like in my company, there was a guy that was in our company that was like in his 60s or something, he got paid like triple this, like a lot for doing nothing. Like he did nothing. Nothing. Like he was sleeping in the break room, kind of nothing. And a lot of the other people on the team didn't like him, but then he has some, I don't know, connection or whatever. I mean, he was just there for so long, they couldn't fire him. So then they had to go about this freaking roundabout way to kick him out of our department and transfer him somewhere else. Because they could not fire this dude, because that's just how it works in Japan. So anyways, basically, therefore, people don't move because they have the same job as longer than compared to America. So all this is to say is that you are in your neighbor's business. Everybody is in your business. You are in your neighbor's. It's like the neighbor is like, the neighborhood is like, they've known you for years and years and years kind of thing. And so it's not strangers. So it's not like, so think of this more like, I don't know, like your, I don't know, like your neighbor that's like your friendly grandma neighbor that you don't want her to hear you at sexy time. And yeah, so I think this is just like my one other theory. What did I just read down? About basically all this is to say is that you want to this is why love hotels exist in Japan. This is why most people go there for have sex time. And as a high schooler, you don't have much budget to go there. And so I feel like this is all to say that most high schoolers in Japan, again, don't really have sex time, I think. Unless you are, again, compared to the US, okay? Compared. Yeah, this is just like one of my theories. I don't know if this is really true or not, but this is like all, this is maybe where like there's a lot of maybe like guys in Japan that have missed their opportunity to do it like in a high school or like when they're young, and then now they kind of like they grew old but haven't had much experience and they don't know how to go about it, and then now they're going, and then they've been going to like Kabakura, like hostess clubs or like maid cafes, and they're getting their needs met with their social needs met, and then they're like happy and content, and they don't really have any desire to like change. I actually have, this is not just my theory, this is actually something that's actually happening in Japan for sure. Like it's like on the news. Oh heck guys, old man Jenkins is no, not the other way, not the other way. If you're old, go at it, I think nobody would care. I mean, if you're the young one, if you're the one that grew up with these, like, I don't know, these friendly neighbors, you don't want to interrupt them. You don't want to interrupt them or distract them or distract them. So that's another. If you stay at a company in America, eventually starting wish for a position will pass by what your raises have given you. Oh, interesting. Yeah, see again, same. But it's just not the way how it works in Japan. You don't really, you just start low. Everyone starts low. Also, pay raise and pay salary, like on average in Japan is a little bit less than America. So I mean the same can be said for lots of busy people in their 20s in Japan. Yes. Not just high schoolers, young 20s, yes. And if you and then it gets like harder and harder, I think, like with their pride and stuff to like, I don't know. I think a lot of people get like really nervous. Oh, and here's another issue that I've heard about is like when you get, oh my gosh, Reda-san, konnichiwa, how's it going? You need to job hop to get any significant increases unless you're the CEO. Yes. In the US, that's what it is. But in Japan, it's not how it works. Like you really don't get much. You really don't get much by like job hopping. So I know, long time no see. How's it? Look, I feel gratitude, so I'm gonna do kind. We put a kindness counter too if you want. If anyone guys feel this way, you can spam it all you want. And we can see how much kindness we spread today, isn't it? Some kids would do it in the bathroom at school. Oh my, really? I remember, this actually reminds me, I remember one kid, somebody I heard, like, at school, back in high school, said like, oh yeah, these two people had sexy time, like, during break today, and I, like, smelled it. I could, like, I didn't, I asked, like, wait, well, how do you know that? They're like, oh, I could just, like, smell it, that they did it. And back then I didn't understand what the heck that meant. I was like, smell? I was in that actual classroom, right? And I'm like, I don't smell any different. I remember I was like confused about what that person meant. But now looking back at it, I'm like, oh, their Konpeichann knows like, naruhodo, they're talking about man juice. They're talking about all the man and the woman juices. Yeah. I'm not confident enough in my ability to get better paying tech jobs on kind of stuff. Don't feel stuck. Job hunt. Continue to job hunt. Exact same. I'm actually doing the same exact thing. So, yes. But yeah, car is much better to do it than like. So okay, like again, I'm sorry. Go back. So like, let's just like let me like simulate. Imagine if I was like. If I actually ended up going to high school in Japan, I don't think I wonder if I would even have my own room. I'm not sure. I guess maybe, yeah. I think so. I would have my own room by then, I think too. But then I don't think I could do it at my parents' house. Actually, in fact, I've never done it at my parents' house, like ever. Cause I remember they were like, my mom was one of the people, okay, you have to leave the door open kind of thing. So I just knew that I couldn't. I didn't have a car. There's no cars in Japan. The only way this could have happened is like if I just happened to go to the guy's place and I know they had a room of their own and the parents were not there, I guess. Oh, or the parents were there, but then I could have it. I don't know. I don't think this could have happened actually. The more I think about this, like Konpeichann in high school in Japan would like not have like, yeah, lost virginity then. You could also there's no place to really do it outside. Like I actually did it. Oh, this is, oh my god, this is like kind of like really private, but I mean, it's kind of funny. But the first time I actually did it was like outside a church, like in the overgrown wheat grasses. This is like in the US, by the way, like cause like there is no bush, there's no really bushes, and there's no front yard or backyard in Japan. Like yeah, there's no bush. Climb a tree. There's like electrical lines everywhere. You just never did in a bush. I don't. In the bush? Stop letting into kids. Parks? Wow, really? Parks. Maybe that's something the government can do. Something if they want more babies, more places where people can be. Yes, I think so. Providing that for free, I think would be. For free or something affordable, I think would be better. But also I think like even better would be more the whatchamacall, the are? What am I saying? Are? Oh, the mental health, like therapy. I think, okay, therapy culture is definitely not a thing in Japan either at all. Like I remember I wanted to say I'm gonna have a therapist appointment, but I didn't even know how to say that in Japanese or make it say it in a way where people weren't like really like think of it as like really weird, like I have some like bad disorder or something like that. I feel like it's just like heavily down upon, and again another taboo thing in Japan. So I just said doctor's appointment. Yeah. Wait, doing it in the park is kind of crazy actually. Being an English-speaking therapist in Japan is pretty much my dream. Oh, really? Wait, that would be awesome. I think a lot of people are in need of that because there's a lot of like expats there too. I think that would appreciate that actually. Or yeah, I think that would be actually really profitable. Kato-san. Personal season question. Konpei. Oh, Azzy, you have a question for me? Go ahead. Right away, fire away. Oh wait, what was I saying about the whole park situation? Oh yeah, so I remember outside. outside too, because we didn't have a place to go, kind of thing. Demon Dono! Konnichiwa! How's it going? Sashiburi ni! Genki? Ooh, good question. Where's the craziest place? Honestly, like outside the church was kind of crazy. Oh, I have one. I have one. Inside a sleeping bag in the middle of a line to Konpeichann Stage H Hall. H Hall, I think it was called. Like the biggest one, apparently. The most biggest and popular one where people lined up overnight for that, and my ex had a sleeping bag and we just did it inside the sleeping bag in the middle of a line. That was, I think, one of the craziest. Yes, that was one of the craziest. I was in a toxic relationship with that person, so, and it was one of those, like, let's just say, like, even like if I was able to do that with somebody that I was like madly in love with or something, then that would have been like so spicy. But no, it was it was not. It was not. Oh no! Okay, interesting. Baby-san, stay here then, stay here. What's everyone else's? We played Spin the Bottle in the church once. A huge thunderstorm occurred shortly after we started. What? Church seems like a good place. They're mostly empty. Oh man, I never done it inside though, but it seems kind of weird. Like, you know, I feel like the church is like a very innocent place. Oh my god, Ray-san! I just stopped by to say hi, hope you're doing well. Okay, thank you so much, Ray-san, for stopping by. And also for all the other lurkers here too. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I appreciate kind. I feel it now. I've done a 3-way in a busy hallway at a con. Ooh. 3-way? Sugoi! We were just cuddled up in a way that made it difficult. Wow, that's crazy. Wait, is that the craziest one? Adibral-san? Also, Adibral-san's gift-san. Arigatou Tatsuya-san. Wait, hold on. Actually, I should write it down. Sugoi, you telling me I probably would rape your people who be Wait, that's a really good point. I think maybe we all have. Oh my gosh. Need to clone Konpeichann. Japan would be overcrowded and they get out there. The Konpeichann. Hey Japan, I think maybe you could benefit from cloning me and we can have all the Konpeichanns. Now we have issues with like Konpeichann infestation, and the world is so disorganized. The world gets so disorganized. You mean my parents were just wrestling? Depends on what you call crazy. If you're just talking about places, probably yeah. Oh yes, places. Craziest place. That was the question. Oh, okay, Zach-san. Yes, it was really nice chatting with you here, and I hope to see you again next time. Yeah. Bye, Itashai. Oh, I'm so sad it's Friday. Monday. No, not Monday. Oh my gosh. Sunday. Almost Monday. Yeah. Ooh, I have another actually really stressful event happening tomorrow, which I'm trying not to think too much about. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, not gonna think about it, but fulfilling 60 times live. Yay! Not lately, but that's great. I mean, do you want one? I feel like, I mean, since it seems like you already know how to go about it. It feels like maybe whenever you want it, you can have it. Yay. Oh yeah, but we were just like, yeah, that's like, I guess, I met my GFS girlfriend's parents last night. Oh, that's really exciting. Like, for the first time, or? Yeah, how was that? I hope it went well. What's head computer repair? Nani? I have had nowhere near as adventurous as the... Here's the sexiest amount of it! Yay! Oh, Stickson! Have you seen my it my Konpeichann. What is it? Look at it, super sexy. The okay, so this is the Konpeichann on Kofi. That's here. Oh, okay, actually, it's here. Hold on, Konpeichann. I put it here. But the look at my joke one. 69,069.60 for Japan trip with Konpeichann. Okay, yeah. Feel free to read these. So funny. I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna. Oh wait, as like apparently, PJ-san, if you want it, you can have. That's what I learned. And don't say like, oh, it's because you're a girl. No, seriously, girls and guys have both different sets of experience, different sets of challenges, and I think when it comes to sex time, I guess girls have it comes to easier. But for guys, there's like Tinder. Seriously, Tinder, especially if you're just looking for sex time, like Tinder has so many girls that are just looking for it. And there's like super H girls a lot, because I mean I'm like one example of many. So if you want, but I don't know. I know for me, I'm not really interested in that anymore. Actually, I've never really been interested in only just sexy time kind of relationship. It's like I just felt really objectified. I didn't like it. I'm gonna tap out as well. So nice seeing you. Hopefully, we can chat and hang out again. Yes, James-san, thank you so much for stopping by. It's really nice chatting with you again. And yes, have a good rest of your Sunday. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye. This is not the case. I've been trying, but I've been trying for a while. Oh, and I think it's been 3, maybe 4 years without any more than a hug from somebody. Oh, gotcha. So before, it's kind of like situationally, like, do you feel like you were lucky kind of thing? And like, have you noticed like any, this is also only if you're open, comfortable talking about it, but do you feel like what do you find like has been like a real struggle, I guess? Like, do you know if there's anything that stops you or makes it harder for you lately? Wait, what is that? Oh, Ita-san, this is oh wait, this one? Wait, this one? Go mean this or this? This is the crates, the sub crane that I'm folding for. I got the gift subs, and then tsugi wa I'm making it for Deva-san! This one, I forgot if you said purple. I forgot. Blue, this is blue. Shoot, I forgot now. If I could afford the master of Sama tier, I'd go for it. I wonder if I actually should like make it like not a joke and actually do it, because I would be totally up for doing this. I would just need to do a lot more Konpei cafes before with them, so I get to know them more before actually meeting them in person. I'm also not long back from Portugal. Oh, so it's weird that I'm in a relationship. I was trying to set my friends up and not myself, and that's how my close friends found out. Oh, gotcha. How was Portugal? That sounds really exciting and fun. Nothing beats the My Ohio. Oh, that's that's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, the Oppai-chan and Oppai-sama. So this is the Konpei Cafe here. It's this on my Kofi. It's basically 101 private chat hangouts, like main cafe inspired. And this is like the tiers, like the package deals. So we got Oppai-san, Oppai-chan, Oppai-nyang, Oppai-tan, Oppai-sama, and then Goshujin Oppai-sama. But yeah, this was like a joke one. Hope we can have a laugh. But all the other ones like more like package deal kind of thing. So wait, why am I showing this? I forgot. What's it that? Tinder does work, I can confirm. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of H people at Tinder that's like just looking literally only for that kind of thing. So if that's like the only thing you're looking for, then I highly suggest. If you're looking for a more like long-term relationship thing, I suggest like OKC, or OKC I think is like the best one, but even OKC has gotten like not so good, so I'm not really even sure much anymore, but that's from all the ones that I've experienced. I have never done the Maya High Club though. I'm curious, but I think I'd be way too embarrassed. Way too embarrassed. Like I feel like wouldn't people know? Like, oh wait, if somebody went in and then the other person's going in the same one, then maybe, you know. Wait, if I was witnessing somebody doing that in the airplane, I'd be like, sparkly eyes, like, are? Nani? And nani yaro? And then I'd be like kind of like pretending that there's nothing going wrong, but not wrong. Like there's no pretending nothing is happening, but just like, oh, let me just check out the bathroom for a second and like knock and see what happens. Oh my gosh! Soleado-san, Soleado-san, konnichiwa. Thank you so much for the follow. Arigato. You're my first follower in like freaking months. Yeah, cause today is a comeback stream. Arigato for the follow. How are you today? My name is Konpeichann. Nice to meet you. And we're just talking about freaking, oh my gosh, you Mile High Club and what the heck I would do if I actually kind of win this. Maybe not a good place to jump into conversation, but it's we're just Nani, what were we talking about? Why the heck? Oh, the craziest place we've had sexy time. Shoot, maybe I should. Okay, so one of the things that got me really scared on Twitch was how, or one of the things that made me really overwhelmed with Twitch. I couldn't even go on Twitch platform anymore. It's just by like opening up, it's just like, I don't know, like maybe so overwhelmed. But one of the things it says is select content classification. I think I need to click on the sexual themes. I'm not sure. I'm not wakaranai, but it's like too complicated for me, so I didn't do it. But maybe next time. No, things on, don't do that. Also, I actually tried doing that with somebody. It didn't actually come on the notification. I don't know why. About Tinder, does Japanese people have a similar app, or do they use Tinder too? Japanese people, they use Tinder too, but I think they have different apps for it as well. I think, but I don't remember. Ooh! Demon Dono, arigato for the resub. Thank you so much. 3 months. Arigato. What color would you like for your silver crane? Yeah, full of the cranes for us. Still full cranes for all the subbers. And oh yeah, speaking of which, for subbers and stuff like that, hydrate. Yeah, the casual relationship, you know, for me, yeah, me too, same here. The girl I'm with now is what, 12 years? 12 years! Wow. Sugoi, you could make a whole movie out of that. I've seen 2 Japanese romantic movies that was like 10, like over like span of decades, and it was like so beautiful. But wow, that's amazing. Are you happy with your current relationship? OKC in fact was how I met most people before. When they changed to be a swipe app like everything else, I couldn't find a detailed interesting message open, which is where I shine. Oh yeah, you're totally right. Actually, I have noticed on OKC, I could see when people sent me messages, but only if they appear in my swipe thingy, and then I could see it. But you're totally right, I couldn't see everyone kind of thing, and yeah, I don't like the way it is now. It's much better, I think, before. Arigato! Thank you so much, Steak-san. I feel kind. Arigato, Steak-san. Have a good rest of your Sunday, and I hope to see. Yeah, I'll see you again for sure. Mata ne, have fun. I'm really, the story is wild, but I asked her out. She said, "That's so cute. I'm glad it all worked out." They don't even deliver a message unless you already match based upon the pictures. Really? So I kind of see like a sneak peek of the message, at least. I think from what I remember. I haven't used it in a while. Japanese, or was it this? What the fuck? Japanese apps are kind of like doing a job interview, but the success rate is kind of high. Oh wait, what? Japanese apps are kind of like, oh, doing a job interview, but the success rate is kind of high. Really? Success rate is high? Oh, maybe I was like using it wrong. Wait, kind of like job interview? Wait, what does this mean? What do we mean? Old OKC, I know! know, me too. I miss the old OKC for sure as well. I don't like the new one. For me, I really like the whole like being able to search, but now you have to like pay or something. I'm like, I don't like this whole paying system. About Tinder. Oh, well, yeah, hold on. Talk about everything, Kobe. Yeah, I think the move to Chicago, city of several million, is the big difference. Yeah, honestly, I had no trouble in Pittsburgh, city about 400,000. I think people in Chicago are pickier because of that. I'm getting older too, and I think that matters to a lot of people. Oh, you know what? Okay, the age. Here's again the challenges, right? The age is like much more, I think, of a concern for like women than men. Like, I'm telling you, as a woman, like the age really doesn't matter as much. In fact, like I feel like basically when you're like in your late 20s or 30s as a woman, you basically get to the point where you're fed up with like the immature guys, so then you're kind of looking for older guys that are like more mature. So I feel like the age like doesn't matter too much. But the Chicago people being pickier, this one I have noticed that because I was like kind of like this too myself, where like I got not picky is the right word, but like I was like judging too much on like first impression, like which is like the profile in the picture, like how do you say, but I was like being picky, I guess. Maybe not picky. Basically, I was looking for certain traits that I thought would be the best fit for me, essentially, when it turned out it wasn't. That was my learning experience, I think, that I had to go over. So hopefully these people like... Okay, another issue I noticed, like, people are just have way too low, like, attention span, or... I don't know attention span, but just like... What was it? People don't spend enough time and energy to have a good conversation. Both, I think, girls and guys, I've noticed, like, especially girls, I think, because they get so many messages, and maybe they feel overwhelmed or what, but like, this is also, I think, one of the issues. So I think, yeah, like you said, like, one thing for the guy to stick out would be to have, like, really, like, read into their profile, and, like, the first impression, like, the messages or the conversation you have needs to be like something like you click with, or they actually enjoy it enough to the point where they're gonna keep continuing. So if you talk about like boring stuff, like what's your favorite color, stuff like that, I don't think this is boring in and of itself, but it is boring when that's like the first thing you talk about. The first things you talk about like is something that like really like that you click with together. Does that make sense? My girlfriend just... Oh, that's a huge age difference. But yeah, see, I like it, if it works out right. Like, it's really hard to determine how like a couple is or whatever. Like, I mean, it's not even like it's the people outside to judge that either. But I have definitely been in a relationship where the age was a different. No. I have been in a relationship where the guy was really immature and they were just like not on the same wavelengths. But that person happened to be actually like almost close to 10 years older than me. And it's really nice because later on, like years afterward, that person actually finally came to the realization. They even kind of like apologized. So that was actually really nice. Like really, really nice closure. But I mean, by that time, I kind of already gotten over it. But so that wasn't even like the age situation. That was like the issue actually there was that one of the things that they kept blaming me was how I don't know any better because I'm like didn't experience the 20s that he has experienced, so he knows about this more than I do, when that was not actually true at all. And I felt really dismissed and not listened, and I felt that was a very immature, judgmental thing to say. So that was why it didn't work out from my end. Like, I didn't appreciate that. I felt disrespected. So it was like, that was like not an age issue, right? That was a person, not like, that was like a maturity issue. But it's funny that the person was one of the reasons why this immaturity came out, was that they were using the age thing as an excuse. It's kind of ironic. I used to try to find out what hobbies were and music to see if we have something. Oh yes, that's a great place to That's a great place to find. That's why I mentioned like make sure you read their bio, so then you can figure out like what other things they're interested in. And honestly, whenever I notice that people actually read my bio, it feels so much better, like appreciated. Like, hey, this person's taking time to get to know me. People like that, so definitely read. I certainly have benefit from that. Women do give a broader chance, but given that getting older and moving to Chicago happened at the same time, I don't know which one was a bigger. Oh, I feel like when you move to a bigger city, you get to meet more people. But do you think people in Chicago just don't like the people, the stereotypical Chicago people or something like that? You don't vibe with the atmosphere, you feel like? Because I know, like, I noticed. It was only until after I left Los Angeles that I realized I don't really actually, the stereotypical, right? Not everyone, but the stereotypes of like the Hollywood Los Angeles people, I noticed I didn't mesh with them. Like my personality just was not compatible with the people there. So then I noticed like, oh, that must be one of the reasons why I wasn't like, obviously I made friends and stuff, but like, I don't know, it's not quite the same as like, you know, on here on stream, where stream is like, because it's online, virtually it's anywhere people are basically more options, more Konpeichann options, and so it's like we're all here based upon similar interests, not so much limited to the physical geography or how close we are. So I feel like in that sense I feel more like at myself and more comfortable at myself, expressive and stuff, and we vibe together way more here than I feel this way personally. Completely different wavelength. Yes, nobody knows how to read a bio anymore. Really? Wait, is this true? I read when I used like all apps, I read like even Bumble, friends or partners, I read everyone's bio. Gaming and spending time with my family and friends. That's good. I think also the bio, if you make it more like yourself, and again, like the more expressive you are, honestly, it makes it easier for you to connect with other people. Like other people, I think, find like uniqueness and charm in it. So I used to try to find out what. Oh wait, hold on. Regional demographics matter too. West Coast is a sausage fest. East Coast has more women. I just thought when you said sausage, I was thinking dick. Oh my gosh! Did I tell you guys? I can actually say that word now. I have graduated from carrot. For some reason, I can say that now. Nandero. I don't know how, why, but I can say it now. I think you Konpeichann. Yeah, arigatou, PJ-san. Really? Ureshi. East Coast has more women. Oh, that's what you mean. West Coast has a lot of guys. East Coast has a lot more. Really? Wait, is this true? Wait, I'm in the West Coast. I'm a woman. There's a lot of women. Really? Wait, what's the ratio? Meeting the parents was nice, even though I was drunk at the party and I decided once to calm down. That's a good idea, to calm down. I'd be way too nervous if I'm meeting like a partner's, like boyfriend's partner. I always have. I haven't used it in years. Yeah, me too. I think if you go to someone's profile, I'll tell you. Oh, maybe that's what it is. I kind of given up on okesimas. Yeah, it's like a on and off relationship kind of thing. Japanese dating apps. Oh, are you talking about like pairs, for example? Yeah, what kind of? I'm actually more curious about like these job interview things you're talking about. Like, do they? Like, I know like a lot of expats using Japanese, but I don't really know much like. Or the other way, I know a lot of like, not a lot, but like I know like Japanese people using like the American, like, you know, like Tinder or Bumble, that kind of thing apps, but I don't really know like Japanese people. I haven't really heard those stories. So I'm not, because that dating app in Japan is actually a new cultural thing. But really interesting. So dating apps in Japan is much more newer than like maid cafes or hostess bars or things, or rent a girlfriend boyfriend actually. Very interesting, huh? So it's like even more like, how do you say, taboo kind of thing, like, oh my gosh, you must be really open and adventurous to use a dating app kind of thing. Or like, oh wow, like you're using a dating app, like that's so, like really, you're like that desperate kind of thing? Kind of. I think it's getting better now, but this is what it was, I think, like 2 years ago. But yeah, I'm like super curious about like what you mean, Artisan, about like the job interviews. Like, why does it end up being like that? Like, is that already within the text? Like, how much money do you make? Like, what are you currently? What's your job right now? Like, where do you live? Like this? Oh, I didn't actually use a dating app. This is just based upon my friends from Japan, like living in Japan or using it in Japan. Konpe, how much money do you make? Right now, I'm poor. Yeah, I'm actually about to make 0 income because I'm about to. I'll tell you guys more about it later. But who cares about money though? Really should don't work with money. It helps them. Demon Dono-san, this is. I hope a lot. I wish a lot of people think like this, and I think about this too. Like I think about what's it called? It's at least 70k. Heck yeah, Hassan. I'm going to the 69, 69, 60. Membership deal. Wait, I think I was supposed to put one place left. I got one place. What's it? What was I saying? Oh yeah, but a lot of Japanese people, women especially, because they want stability. And I actually kind of understand where they're coming from too. But they want stability for sure. And so it's like the money, the career definitely matters to them. They want, especially if they like, you know, if they want kids. So, which is like in this sense, it like really makes sense. You know, you want to be careful with who you end up being, because there like a lot of like divorces has also increased over the years as well, like even in Japan. It can be a bit like that. Also, a lot of that is also meant to filter out non-serious members and people just there to hook up. Oh yeah, because I think like Pairs is I think one of the most popular dating apps in Japan, and I know for that one the guy has to pay but the girl doesn't, and so that kind of like weeds out already like the players, the guy players. Maybe there's like girl players, but yeah, ask away, Hassan. Questions all the time. Any questions? Tapple. Oh, I haven't heard that one. I'm really not into the dating Japanese. Oh, maybe I can use that when we go there next time. That'd be actually really interesting. I use this other thing. It's like the Japanese version of Bumble, because I was using more like making local friends. Also, several of the women can use it free, but guys have to pay to use. Oh yes, that's exactly yeah. What I was gonna say, like that definitely weeds out the not serious people. West Coast sausage, East Coast taco. No, mine's not taco. I like to call it something else. Peachy. Music, comics, and anime. Oh, introvert. Gotcha. I think dating apps are great for introverts. Like, it kind of helps you to like build up the confidence too, I think. I can't tell you how many times people ask questions that are answered in the bio. Oh my gosh, I hate that so much. Yeah, I totally get that. It just already like shows that they're not really invested. And if you're looking for a serious, like someone to be in a serious relationship, then like those are signs already, you know? I think people now just swap based on your picture and then about bio and those days. Yes, I have noticed this for sure. I think I definitely was one of those people too, actually, at some point. When you get like super jaded, but then I had to like think to myself like, wait, there's a reason why I'm not really matching with anyone, so I need to change my approach. What's the plans with streaming? Why do you do it? Do you want to be famous? Is the end goal content creator or streamer or something else? Oh. Oh, my birthday! It's February 24th. 224. So I'm a Pisces sun, Aries moon, Cancer rising. So I like astrology stuff, so yay. Hashan, what's your birthday? When's your birthday, if I may ask? I did read about it, they made me laugh, and I like them. Yes, yeah, that's it. I think that's the way to go about it. Omiai? I think Omiai, December 22. Oh, That's I was gonna say that's coming up, but I guess not. Kinda coming up earlier than me. Oh, it's like it's close to your Christmas. Oh, also, so going back to your question at the end, I was gonna say I think you're Sagittarius. That's what I was thinking. Oh, Sag Capricorn. Ah, cusp. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Actually, I get along. One of my compatibility, I guess Pisces is like a Sagittarius. In Japan, I have a very evil birth. I think you told me, was it? I forgot. Oh, website says Capricorn, Sag ends 21st. Oh, gotcha. Your girlfriend's Pisces. Oh my gosh, compatibility. 6 year. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I always ask, like, whenever I like went out on dates and stuff, and whenever I got interested in anybody, both like friends or boyfriend or like dates or something, I would always ask, what's your birthday? Where were you born? And do you know your birth time? Oh my god, emotional people, yes. I was just saying too that I feel like emotion very strongly. I love astrology, but I'm not a geek. But I just love reading it. I don't know if I'm a geek. I'm not too informed, but I just love getting to know about it. Yeah, me too. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, earlier. What do you mean about omiai, Archie-san? Like, have I ever done an omiai? If so, no, I have not. But I'd be interested in doing it too. I don't know. I'm always just curious about anything. Oh yeah. So what's the plan with streaming? Oh, why do I do it? Okay, this is a great question. I love this question. I do it because, very simply put, I really like hecking love like streaming. I enjoy streaming a lot, and the reason why is because I love having these two-way conversations. Because I've tried like YouTube and like tried like social media. I mean, I still have these social media, by the way, which is here, if anyone's interested. Like Instagram posting pictures, Twitter posting thoughts, I guess, which was actually one of my worst ones. I'm so bad with words. And oh my god, Travis-san! Konnichiwa! How's it going? Genki? めちゃくちゃ久しぶり. I hope you're doing well. And if you're not doing well, it's okay. We got you. So happy to be kind. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. God, we got the new kindness counter too. If you'd like to spam it whenever you feel it. But yeah, going back. Yeah, I really love the two-way conversation, and I've noticed like all other social media or like content creation when it comes is like gets overwhelming to me, because again, I noticed that what I really enjoy is just having an interesting conversation. Honestly, that is what I enjoy. And I've noticed I like have a lot of like social needs, and I always notice that like I really enjoy like talking to people, hanging out with people, and it really comes down to the whole having interesting conversation, meaningful, interesting conversations. And this platform, like the streaming, is like I've noticed like trying a bunch of other things is like the best type of like, how do you say, like social media or website or what, a content creation that like fits me the most, like compatible, like my strengths and weaknesses. My weakness is freaking like every other social media or content creation platform out there, but yeah, content creation. When it comes to that, it's like the oh my gosh, Slappy-san! Konnichiwa! How's it going? Sashiburi ni! Genki! Whoa! That's so cool. But as a streamer to streamer, how do you plan to make it? Do you upload on other social media? Oh, gotcha. Is that what you mean? That's what you meant, but what's the plan? Oh, okay. Sorry. I kind of like misread your question. I thought you meant like, why are you streaming? So that's one. Is I love streaming. And I love it so. Okay, yeah. So this is where I think the ties to your question. Oh, meant both. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's really nice to see you too. I was really happy. Kinda. Thank you so much for coming. Got the kindness counter. Oh no, you're good. I love all these questions, by the way. Thank you so much for asking them. I'm usually the curious one that always asks a question, so it's really nice when people ask me questions, like interesting questions. PJ-san, thank you so much, by the way, for stopping by. It's really nice chatting with you as well and getting, you know, catching up like just a little bit at least. This is just a beginning, but yeah, I'll see you again. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Bye. Oh, thank you so much for the alert, arigato, and for all the other lurkers here too. Thank you so much. JP-san. Don't worry, I'll get to you. Shoot, maybe. Oh man. Okay, so okay, hold on. Let me answer to hashtag question and then let me get to you, Trophy. Okay, so okay, yeah, so because I love it, and I've always like been for the last like ever since I left Los Angeles, so like what basically for several years, let's just say, I have been up to this point that I like learned about streaming like 2-3 years ago. I've been on and off with streaming because of like really mainly due to my mental health struggles, but I've been on and off for 2-3 years on streaming, and up until I found streaming, like I discovered Twitch. I have already up to that point been trying to figure out what is it that I'm like really passionate about and want to do. And like, you know, I've been really basically into entrepreneurship already, like self-independent. I'd say like making my own business, like not working for a company, but having my own schedule and stuff like that. It just seems to work better for me because my ultimate goal actually was to just like, I've always just wanted to travel, like work, like basically be able to make money while I'm like traveling. So this is something that I've been wanting to do for like even way before like streaming, and recently being diagnosed with ADHD, I've also realized that like just looking back, that's basically the main struggles I've had like over the last decade has been seriously just handling how to manage and like build up my career and finance and all that stuff, because I was like, I've always been really ambitious with that area as well, believe it or not. So sorry, so I'm like going all over the place, but all this is to say is my plan for streaming is because since I love it, I really want to make this full-time and do this full-time. Honestly, I love it so much that like, why am I gonna waste time doing anything else besides things that I really enjoy? I love doing this, so I want to do this full-time. That's my plan. One is want to be full-time. And the type of streamer is IRL travel stream. I've been, I think, sharing this with you guys for a while. Konpeichann, konnichiwa! Konpeichann desu. Oh my gosh, how's it going? Sashiburi ni genki? Hope you've been doing well. We're just talking about, wait, why am I streaming? What's my plan here? Okay, so I was actually gonna share this with you guys like tomorrow or something, but I guess I can still share. But like, basically, I want to do the IRL just chatting travel stream. This is definitely what I'm like super duper passionate about, and the way to, if you're talking about like streamers, that kind of thing, like how to actually like financially take care of myself and stuff like that, right? Is I'm thinking Konpeichann, kore this. So as much as I love streaming, this is the other thing. This is the other thing that I'm like extremely compassionate, or sorry, not compassionate, passionate about, because this is like basically it's like streaming, right? But one-on-one, and I actually love one-on-one conversations more than like group. I don't want to say more than stream. That's actually different, because this also kind of feels like one-on-one. Not really, but I know it's not. But how do you say? Because I get so off tangent and distracted easily with the ADHD part of me. 101 is like, okay, let's just say this. Let's say I like both. Yes, I don't want you guys to think like, oh, you guys like I like 101, or no, like I like both. I love streaming, but I also really enjoy the 101, because again, 101 is also, simply put, it just comes down to I love having interesting conversations. So it could just be in a group setting or one-on-one setting. I just noticed that one-on-one is like much easier, because I'm just also extremely curious person. Like, I can proudly, confidently say I don't think you'll ever meet a more curious person than I am. Not even in a scientific way, like literally just curious about somebody, specifically a person. super duper curious. Also just curious about life. So with that being said, like, and I just get so off tangents of it. I feel like I can get more deeper with one-on-one, but really, basically, sorry, I'm kind of going all over the place. There's like so much I want to say because I really, again, like really interested in like entrepreneurship stuff, and like I have like marketing background a little bit too, and then other endeavors before streaming too, to like I say like freelance. So all that being said, so this is kind of where that part of me is kind of like being geeky about all this, but so I would love to be, again, full-time. The whole plan is to be full-time streamer, and that would be amazing if Twitch, this whole platform in itself with like subs, donation, cheer biddies, and da-da-da-da would be like helping me, you know, have a roof over top of my head. But I don't want to rely on donations. I don't want to put that into, I don't want to expect donations essentially, or subs. Like these are all like generous things, and so to just keep that detached, I'm not like, this is just like a, how to say it, like I'm thinking streaming more like a place where I can build up my Konpeichann community, and this Konpei Cafe is actually this service, like the business service that I would like to really large scale. And this is, I basically, simply put, this is my plan to be full-time, to be able to full-time, be able to travel, because this is not like, this is a virtual online thing, and it's a service, and I feel like I can help a lot of people. Like, I don't know if you read my profile bio on Twitch, I wrote that like a long time, like 2-3 years ago when I first started, but essentially I would like to help people to gain social skills, to have more meaningful interest, like, you know, like relationship, genuine, meaningful, long-term, stable open communication relationship, because I enjoy it a lot, but I feel like it's like really hard. It's really challenging. So anyway, so like this is like where I'm passionate about, and I feel like I can help people with that through Konpei Cafe, through talking to people, getting to know them, and giving advice and stuff. Like, some people may think that this is like a therapy thing, but I don't want to call it therapy, because that's just, first off, I would need a certification and all that stuff for that, which I don't. And I don't want people to see this as like a very professional doctor setting. No, I want people to be just like a casual, just a really, yeah, casual, more wholesome. This is the best way to put it. Wholesome environment. So therapy does not do justice to explain. But in terms of like having conversation and helping people, it kind of does. So yeah. If what I follow is correct, I'm a descendant of a king. What? That is so crazy. That's awesome. I've been able to, but I want to do a test to see if I'm fully Irish. Oh, that is so cool. That's so cool, but actually my brother told me not to do the DNA test, as much as I'm super curious too, because there's hardly any Japanese people are either has a little bit percentage of Korean or Chinese, like the descendants, and not many are like 100% full Japanese. So I'm pretty sure I'm not one of those rare people. So I'm curious, do I have a little bit of Korean or Chinese in me? But my brother told me not to do those DNA test thingy because they might use your data and stuff later. So I'm like, I don't know. I love that you want to make this full time. I think unfortunately the meta to get viewers is using other social medias, YouTube, IG to bring viewers. I believe doing streams frequently alone is not enough from my experience. It does not have to be through donations when you get a 50+ viewer base. If you know how to approach companies, you can get a sponsor, which is a big win. Yes! Actually, I agree with you 100%. 100%. If I'm able. The thing is, if I'm able. The thing is this, Hassan, the one biggest thing I can tell you is every streamer is different. Meaning every streamer has different strategies, and I unfortunately have these sets of ADHD, anxiety, depression struggles that seriously has been that has been my biggest obstacle to streaming. So for me, like Twitch, actually has been, like, I've asked all the new Konpeichanns coming along, being like, hello, how are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Like, how'd you find me? I did it. Like, I'm just curious, right? And also, oftentimes, I don't know if you guys noticed too, but they're like, oh, you came up on my recommended page. So, honestly, for me, because of my mental health struggles, like, I just, first off, it's like really hard for me to do these other social medias. Like, it's just, even posting, you may think like, oh, just upload a picture on Instagram. Mental health blockages, yo. It's so hard. It is so hard. so hard. I can't even express how hard it is. Like, it's so hard. And it's just my weakness. My weakness. But my strength is I could stream like for hours and hours and hours. And for some, this is the luck part, but lucky part of me, for me, like, Twitch has been recommending me to new Konpeichann, so I actually, interestingly, like, even the just chatting category is so oversaturated, right? This is like, sorry, I don't know if I'm boring other people, like, this is more streamer chat, but I'm also interested in this stuff too. I like talking about these things. Yeah, Twitch has been recommending new Konpeichanns. We'll see again how it goes, but like when I even switched to just chatting, which is like way more oversaturated and I was like scared of it, we grew a lot more like Konpeichanns. It was crazy, and I like really learned, like, that really was a confirmation that, oh my gosh, like, do what works best for you and do not listen to other people that said, like, I've tried all the things that other people have said in the first 2 years. It didn't really work out well for me because I kept going into these breaks and having mental breakdown stuff. I learned that for me, it was not so much, again, sorry, let me rephrase. I am planning to do these social media stuff too, by the way. This is like super helpful. Yeah, but realistically, am I able to do that right now? No, I haven't been. I have been struggling. I've been even struggling to stream, and I mentioned to you how much I love streaming, but I have so much anxiety built up with it. So if my strength has also been a struggle, then like you can imagine how much of a struggle it is with something that I'm already not so good at. Like just overwhelmed easily with other social media. So with that being said, I have to put the realistic thing in my mind that like I just gotta do what works best for me. And honestly, what's works for me, best for me, is just focus on streaming and just stream live and do being me, I guess, because I know you guys seem to enjoy the Konpeichann community, whatever I'm talking. It's so crazy, and it is so crazy. Like it's so crazy. Like I'm enjoying it as much as you guys. In fact, probably even more than you guys. I don't know. I don't want to say. I don't want to compare, but I am enjoying it as heck, to the point where I could go hours and hours and hours and hours. What are you talking about? Hey, Tsuruchi-chan! Konnichiwa! How's it going? We're just talking about, oh my god, we're just talking about, wait, shoot, like, why I'm streaming, what's my plan? Oh yeah, so full-time streaming. So yes. So I don't want to rely on the Twitch donation stuff, but the Konpei Cafe. Konpei Cafe is what I like, the service that I want to bring and help other people. So they can use their DNA against you. Yeah, I don't think anyone is pure anything, actually. Oh, true. That's very true. But I guess I'm impure enough in the whole, will it show up in the DNA test? True. I love traveling. We have the same goal. I mean, I want to go to 50 different countries. That's awesome. Me too. I want to go to as many places as possible. I think your niche is there, bilingual streamer who loves to have a conversation. A relatable streamer too, because you talk about your mental health. However, this comes from you need to market yourself more to get closer to your full-time dream. Yes, I do. I do, for sure. I want to. The thing is, I don't have the mental capacity to at the moment. So I'm not sure. Basically, my current approach is just do what I can at the moment, because I've noticed whenever I told myself, oh, I gotta do this or that, it just put me in a more overwhelmed, anxious state, and then therefore I got nothing done. Like I got so more unproductive because I got more depressed, and I got stuck too because of the ADHD part. But the biggest ADHD struggle that I have is I'm not able to initiating a task and also completing a task. Focusing on task, completing has been like so hard. So you're totally right. You are totally right. It's just like I am literally like mental health wise like not capable at the moment. So all I could do at the moment is just focus on what I could do, and then little by little and try to implement that because I know that it will definitely help me for sure. So yeah, I want to like a bigger later plan is I want to grow on TikTok. Yeah. Once I get a hangover, TikTok is the first place I want to try out because it's like much easier to produce. But then I want to do like YouTube too, all this stuff. Yeah, all this stuff. So for sure, I agree with what you're saying, but I also want to say for other people that are out there like me with that are also struggling with mental health is also know your strengths and weaknesses and focus on that. And if anybody else tells you like, oh, you should do this or that, but you know you can't, don't do it. Don't do it. You can do it later, you know? You don't have to believe what other people say. So this is definitely what I want to say because other people have said the same thing and I agree with them. I agree with them myself, but if I'm not able to like do it, like actually do it because of something that's out of my control in a sense, like I say, I have control to the point where I can like learn how to manage and cope with it, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Actually, I'm learning about it more on how to like get stuff done, and approach wise this has been the thing. And Hashan, I'm really confident about this. I'm really confident that yes, I will, like, we will, guys. Konpeichann, Konpeichann, we'll be partner, and we'll do this full time. It's just a matter of time, and also it's just a matter of, sorry. No, that is it. It's just a matter of time, and I have definitely been progressing, growing, and the other reason that I can say this too is because it literally, when I was being consistent, I was making that like stats, like all of the goodies. I was just freaking way too hard on myself. Oh, hydrate! Arigato! Oh, stretch! Ooh, arigato! I was just freaking way too hard on myself that I never gave myself really credit enough, and then I just felt more and more pressure on myself, and I just couldn't keep up and bear those self-negative talk pressure and just being way too hard and perfection, blah blah blah, and then I like would break down and I literally wouldn't be able to come up on stream. So that is one of the things I've been like focusing on to get better. Like, okay, how can I stop myself from being burning out? Because which is more important, trying to do everything with the social media stuff that I know is my weakness, but then always being unproductive because I get depressed and like just basically not being able to do anything, or slow, gradual, but consistent progress. Like do something that works best for me. Streaming, every time I streamed, number-wise for me personally, it's been like great. You Konpeichanns, you guys are coming, and we're having like more and more fun together as we like grow these Konpeichann communities. So like something is working, and all I know is that I just gotta stream. So then I'm just focusing on stream. So that is my current plan. What's the next thing you want to work on? I set up a plan and get started. The next thing, well, currently I literally just have a comeback stream, so I want to first get more consistent on streaming back up again. And what is it? Ooh, I do have an actual big plan, but I wanna say this news for tomorrow because I feel like it deserves. It's so big and so exciting. It definitely deserves its own thing. So, cause I like share with you so many. But yeah, I hope that answers your question, Hassan. What about you? What is Cause yeah, I want to do. Again, I wish I could. I literally wish I have clone Konpeichann or a manager, personal assistant. I think I do need one. I plan to actually hire one when I'm like able to as we grow further, because I just social media stuff is like it's just overwhelming. I don't know how to get over it, so I need to work better through therapy to figure this out. But in the meantime, stream, because that's been my strength and that's what's been working for me. So I'm gonna continue to do so. Maybe not continue is the right word, because I wasn't struggling to do so, but I will get back into doing so. So yeah, I seriously, the biggest thing that I learned with one of my many like mental health breakdowns and stuff like that, it's like to be aware of your strength and your weakness and do seriously what's best for you. yeah, because right now the way we're going about it, like I'm doing something that a lot of other streamer advice stuff, like they tell you not to. Like I've read up on a bunch of these things too because I'm like fascinated by it, but actually I had to like step away from that because it's like getting to my head, and I was like just doing what other people are saying it's good because I like believed in them more than believing in it myself. So believing in yourself, seriously, I know this sounds cliche, but I really like this really helped me so much. I grew much more by literally doing this. Like for example, just chatting. Everybody says don't do just chatting, it's too saturated. So I didn't. Even though I knew from the very beginning, I'm a just chatter. Look at me! I just... Look at me go just chatting for hours and hours on end for with all of us. Like, I knew from the very beginning, but I didn't. I started playing like, you know, streaming games and stuff as I was chatting. Because I thought, oh, people would be bored with just hearing me chatting. And then it was only like 2 years later-ish that I realized, you know what? Let me just actually stick to like experiment. I've always been experimenting, by the way. This is another advice I think for other streamers, maybe that for others, nice small streamers, because I'm a small streamer myself. So take this as a grain of salt. But if I was to give an advice, it'd be, shoot, I already forgot what I was gonna say. I believe in myself more so now. Yay! No, I'm glad. It's really hard. It's one thing to hear about it, it's one thing to implement it. It's so hard, like, because sometimes believing in yourself means going against what everybody is telling you, what everybody else thinks is right. Even the experts, like, it's... So that was hard for me, but I did it. Because I noticed I wasn't, like... I felt like, yeah, I just felt like, basically, give it a try. Give it a try. So I gave it a try just chatting for 1 month, remember? The beginning of this year? And like, lo and behold, like it was like actually recommending, Twitch was recommending more and more to the other Konpeichanns. And we grew much more bigger and faster. It was like mind-blowing. But I knew deep down it was gonna work when I did this. So when I did this thing that everybody else is saying it's no, but I did it and it actually worked! Again, so this is why I also hashtag going back. It's like, I know, I believe. For me, I can give you completely different advice for you because you're like completely different person, therefore different streamer, different goals, like so different tactics. But yeah, I know that helped. Sorry, that was like so much. I feel like I'd like comment. I hope that helped. Talkative person not doing just chatting is a crime. I'm so glad, but seriously guys, it took me 2-ish years on and off break, but like it took me my second break to finally do this, and I'm so glad I did. So we're gonna continue, and we'll see. You guys will see this for yourself. I'm not even looking at the numbers because I don't. That like messes up with my brain. This is another streamer tip. This is basic tip 101. Do not look at the numbers. Oh yeah, and that also leads to why I created the kindness counter, is because I don't want to base my success on like viewership, average viewership, donations, subs and stuff. Like that stuff was getting to me so much, and I definitely have like a lot of like negative beliefs around money, I think, and career that I have to like, that I'm currently working on with my therapist at the moment. But in the meantime, I wanted to just separate all that, and so that's why I created the and also I wanted to have like a visual thing that I could see for myself, where I can say this is how much positive impact I made today, like on a daily basis. Because I've noticed one of the reasons why I was being hard on myself is because I was just looking at those stats, because those are all the numbers that I could see. But if I'm looking at the kindness counter, then that's like nothing to, you know, whether I make, like today it's like, oh yeah, we spread 31 kindness and like positivity in this, like this is like really good thing to, it feels really good. This is like credibility. And I don't have to, like, if tomorrow we go 20, like I'm not gonna feel bad. It's like, I'm just gonna feel happy for if there's anything over 1. If it's 0, then I need to self-reflect and be like, what the heck am I? What am I doing to suffer? Maybe I'm making people upset or whatever, but anything +1, I would just be really grateful and happy about it. And I think this will help me a lot in the long run to continue streaming and not go into this breakdown mode because like, oh no, I'm like not doing well. I just had to remeasure success. So this is really the heavy reason why I'm doing this, and I really think this will help me a lot to stream more consistently, because I need to like look back at the history again of how long I streamed. But honestly, I don't think I streamed for longer than like 5-6 months consistently. I think 6 months, consistently. When I could say like maybe 5-6, maybe that's like stretching, I think. And yeah, consistency has always been a real struggle for me, and I think it has a lot to do with that. Again, coming from the ADHD side of me, but yeah. So yeah, with all that being said, I'm already feeling great about this. So we'll see in a month. How do we do? How are we doing in a month? I like doing that sort of work, so keep me in mind. I have a couple other friends already. Oh, what kind of work? Who that said don't do just chat? It's literally the best place to get new viewers. Oh my god, I didn't know that! Alabra-san! So many! Like, the YouTube videos on like seriously how to, like, who's the ones that I follow? I forgot their names. But yeah, the people that help with grow streaming and stuff like that. Everybody says that. Really, everyone. But again, do not listen to everybody. You can give it a try, obviously, but once you give it a try, it doesn't work, then don't continue to do this. Yeah, it took me like 2 years-ish to finally like feel like, okay, this is not really working for me. So I have this goal which I made for myself. Whatever you do, don't have any regrets about it, because when you look back, you want to have a smile on your face. So whatever you do, be happy. Yes, personal assistant. Oh, I help with people, their socials, and respond to their sponsors and tell them about. Oh my god, that's super duper helpful. Yeah, that I definitely need a personal assistant, but I'm just not sure if I can afford you. Ooh, Hashan. I follow your Instagram, my streaming account. Arigato! I believe I have some cool ideas for what you could do to promote yourself. Oh, thank you. Do message me when you would like to have that comment. Also, awesome stream. I don't want streams. I don't watch it because I'm too old. Psh, stop. You are not old at all. At all. Yay! I'm glad. For myself, I'm actually working to actually become the biggest streamer ever. Oh wait, what do you mean? Biggest streamer like on Twitch, or like in the world, or like and no, it's not cringe. I love that, because I know I'm like very ambitious as well, like super duper ambitious as well, and that kind of stuff like excites me. So I'm trying to get better on YouTube to get a fan base. Oh, nice. Yeah. I hope the YouTube is working out for it. Yeah, again, like whatever platform works out best for you, that's where you can like focus and start on. Because I don't think at the very beginning, when you're spreading yourself out too thin, it's like that's also I don't think it's productive. But again, do what works best for you. These people are just parroting what they read on Reddit. That's dumb. Oh wait, what's parrot? Oh, doing the same thing? More people are just chatting, just looking around than anywhere else. It's easily provable in someone's stats, and anyone that says they shouldn't be in the category, someone you should 100% ignore. Well, okay, I wouldn't go that far, because there's other things that, you know, people say that they have the advice that people give is like helpful. Like for example, like expanding yourself on like other social media and stuff like that for better discover that's definitely helpful. But yeah, oh shit, you definitely need to stretch. Oh my gosh, I need to go get the food. Parrot just means repeat someone else said without understanding why. Oh, without understanding why. This is extremely important. Definitely understand what you're going through. Definitely. Be aware of your own thoughts. Again, your own understanding. Oh shoot, I know. My point is that anyone. My point is that anyone that gives advice that doesn't know how to think. Find other people. They're just repeating what they heard, not actually telling you. I'm sure there might be people like that, but the people that I was like listening to was definitely very helpful in other ways. Definitely helped me in other ways. So I wouldn't. Basically, not everyone is. I can't say that everyone's like that, but yes. But yes, the just chatting thing for me for sure didn't really work out for anybody. And I kind of basically the reason that they gave out was because that's like basically too extreme. So I don't really have extreme thoughts like that, but or maybe I do in certain areas. But in this case, I feel like that's going too much for me. People they learn from it, so it always helps for me to like learn, hear what they have to say, like the reason why. And whenever I heard their reason why, it kind of makes sense. Their reason was, oh, it's too oversaturated, so you want to like find something that you can be discovered more, kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense in theory. And again, it may work. I don't know. Again, it's very different. Like if you're just chatting but you're not interesting, then definitely not the place, right? So I'm glad I was enjoying. I'm glad that you guys think I'm interesting. Thank you very much, Konpeichann. Thank you. Oh my god, where is this weird pride coming from? But anyways, okay, so sure, I gotta go. Do some stretches, like actual stretches. My gosh, my this is how far I can stretch my neck, everybody. It's so bad. It is so tense. I need a massage. But thank you guys so much for being here today. How I felt before and how I feel now is like so different. So yeah, I was like super nervous and scared and overwhelmed, but now I just feel like at peace. Really just excitement and like so much gratitude. So much gratitude. Thank you so much. We got one in today. We spread today's kindness counter 32. We spread 32. That's way more. I was thinking in the shower today, like if I get more than 10, I'd be so happy. Massage? Arigato, baby-san. Thank you so much. But yeah, thank you so much for today. I'm definitely gonna be streaming more often. I'll be back here tomorrow, if not Tuesday. I'll for sure be coming back here on this week for sure. I just don't know exactly what plan, because this week is kind of being up in the air for me. But nonetheless, I'm like really happy to be back. I'll be back here again. We'll be doing more full time, and I'll share with you guys the super exciting news tomorrow. Watashita. Ciao. Oyasu-minasan. Have a good rest of your week. I really cannot. I really cannot express to you guys how much like I'm really thankful for the Konpeichann community, and we'll grow. We'll squish 75 Konpeichans. Yay! And be doing this full time so I can be with you guys here more and more and have more interesting conversation. But yes, oyasu-minasan. Thanks, oyasu-minasan. Bye.